go. Hello, everybody. We are, hopefully, if you're seeing this properly, going to be starting the queues today, and starting off with Quake Champions, a game that we both used to play a hell of a lot of, honestly.
This is a game I really want to like, but I am not good at liking.
Mm-hmm. Actually, can you see anything on Twitch?
Not yet.
Okay, yeah, we might have to do some technical stuff here. One thing I'm doing is, before getting started, I'm just going to the character select screen, and I am selecting every character in turn, because this game does weird stuff with caching graphics, and if I don't do this, I will start a new game, and everybody will be invisible because their model hasn't loaded in yet, despite this taking up a huge chunk of my hard drive already.
I'm getting there was a network error. Please try again on Twitch now.
Oh, weird.
No, refresh it.
Mm-hmm. That could be on my end.
Loading. Oh, no, there it is. So maybe it just was my end.
Okay. But just black screen?
Mm-hmm. And a little blue box for the chat, which might honestly be worth making invisible because it's kind of illegible on the stream on the current settings.
It is annoying, yes.
And that was like the default, right? Why would they make the default so legible?
I don't know. Go away, chat box frame. I don't like you. Actual chat box, why don't you get huge? There you go. So anyway, I need to do a little bit of debugging, as I often do, to get this game to actually appear on screen. That works. Yeah, okay. There we go. It was just somehow hiding. Okay, so now you should see me loading these characters up before we start. But yeah, Quake Champions. We both have a lot of history playing this. Like, Hazel dragged me into playing this when it was fairly new, I think.
Oh, good. It's showing up on Twitch now.
I think it was fairly new at the time when you got me playing it anyway. It was like before several rebalances to the economy.
Yes. Yeah, they completely redid, like, the red gem things were, like, a different kind of currency, even.
There were, like, 3 to start with, yeah. And it was, like, here's one that you can only use to buy stuff out of the premium store. Here's one you can only use to buy characters. Here's what you can only use to buy, like, palette swaps for characters, I think. Oh, and I think that's the sound of notifications working better now, because I just made affiliate status last night when not streaming.
Nice.
Which means you can do the whole bits thing to throw stuff at me, and there are better, fancier alerts, and I can eventually set some custom emotes that I should set. But anyway, yeah, so the idea behind Quake Champions here, and we are going to, I guess, remember to invite each other to a team and start playing it soon, is it's a very retro multiplayer only FPS, which is trying to evoke, like, I guess the era when Quake was first on the scene?
I mean, it's meant to be Quake 3 too.
Mm-hmm.
Or Quake 3 if you count, like, I guess there have been a few. There's been, like, Team Arena, there's been Quake Online, which was arguably better than this one.
Mm-hmm. But
the main gimmick is that it's Quake 3 but Overwatch. Like, it was right when it was a fad to make every first-person shooter into, like, a so-called hero shooter.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, I think I have enough of these.
I don't mind as a concept, but the big problem has been they backpedal on it really hard. Like, now the ability, every update, it seems like they've been making the abilities worse.
Yeah.
and they can't decide which audience they're going for. Are they going for like old diehard crotchety fans who refuse to play anything that isn't exactly Quake 3 and see all the abilities as like casualing it up, or not? Because like some abilities used to be like actual kills if you landed them really squarely, and now they're just like bad weapons.
Hmm. Pretty much. But yeah, what got me into this a bit is it has interesting map designs. It has like actual power-ups on the floor to go collect, which is kind of refreshing to see. Um, it's very, very, very twitchy to kind of a hilarious degree. Um, like there's instant kill weapons, and then there's weapons that kill somebody if you fire at them for like half a second.
And they tried to do the thing too where the selectable champions have all like their own unique personalities and stuff, but the problem is most of their personalities are bad.
Yep.
The only likable one is like Sorlag.
Hmm.
There's like I guess like evil cleric lady's kind of fine.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think what else. Everyone else. Oh, and BJ. BJ is fun because he's a drama queen when he gets shot.
Well, they changed that, didn't they?
Oh, I think they did, didn't they? Did they? I'm gonna look at the audio settings.
Because they used to have these like 2-minute long quotes for everything. That's actually good luck.
Yeah, and people were saying that BJ, being the Wolfenstein guy, in particular, was like low tier because he made so much noise when you shot him that it was actually a disadvantage. He wouldn't just like make the usual grunts. He'd go like, and everyone could, like, the whole map could hear exactly where BJ was.
And they'd like start telling a story too.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's like when I was back in blah 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 blah.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, you want to invite me or vice versa?
Oh yeah. He was.
Also, I love that I'm level
horrible.
1 again suddenly, despite having logged 100+ hours in this, just because it's like one of those games that's perpetually in early access. I think still, I hope still, because it's a buggy mess.
At this point, I'm gonna be amazed if. Actually, I don't see you in the friends list.
Weird. I should be in there.
Do you see me in the friends list?
I do not.
Did it unfriend us? I'm searching for you.
Oh, there you are.
Where did you find it out of curiosity?
I just searched for your name.
Weird. So it must have removed
It apparently did unfriend us, yes.
Private message. I don't have an add to friends list. I can follow you.
Yeah, I think that if we both follow each other, I think that turns us into friends. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Weird. So let me...
So I'm good with any mode.
Yeah, let me just remind myself which of these outfits looked the least hideous. Oh, there's some new ones.
I've picked mine based on which looks the most hideous. I've got the animated red snowflake skin on Sorlag.
There's some new ones, and they're really awful.
Oh, well, good thing they've kept adding skins, the important thing.
Yeah. Well, that's how you make your money. A game like this.
Oh, okay, I'll actually pick the Mass Effect looking one just so that I'm not as hideous this time.
But I do like that the skins are at least modular. So you can
Except they're like clearly in sets and they only look right with the other pieces in the set, so they're kind of just... I mean, they're technically modular.
There's little addable bits. So I'm just showing this off because, like, I mean, that is the point of streaming it. Oh wow.
It is nice how they let you, like, you know, you can replace the super nail gun with the classic plasma gun and stuff like that. That's fun. Oh, what were you saying? WoW too?
I just noticed the ghost skin for Nyx has, like, a couple of blue lines on the boobs that you can add or remove.
Oh, that's good. You have customizable boobs.
It's just such a minor detail. And so much stuff that I did have unlocked too, and then suddenly don't. Let's see, do I have an extra armored crotch or not? knee pads. There we go. Okay. And then there's the stupid vanity items that just make you bigger and easier to see. Look really
The
dumb and
abilities are so like it
break
feels like
all
they ran out
possible
of
sense of
ideas
immersion.
partway through. Oh, sorry.
I was saying like the vanity items are all so like incredibly tacky and out of theme and just.
Yes, them in particular.
Although I do like this
Oh,
top
and they only
hat.
cost like 1,000 platinum each, which is
Yeah.
only like what, $10 of real money.
Something like that. Okay, so I'm good to go. Let's.
Oh, I don't have the sugar plum tutu for Sorlag, which wow, it looks horrible. Like just on a modeling level, it looks horrible.
Okay, so play.
Oh, there's a big pink bow you can wear on her head. That's good.
Oh, you can like pick what kind of match you want to play now. That was not a thing before. I guess just team deathmatch to start, or oh no, we can start a few of these. I'll put Insta-Give in the mix. Why not? Capture the flag is a thing.
Actually, would you mind turning off Insta-Give? I find, for one, it
fair.
won't show off the abilities. For another, I just don't like it.
There's a lot of these now, and I don't know what half of them are. We got Team Deathmatch, Clan Arena. I guess just elimination
Oh, that's
mode.
also no abilities. They added a bunch of no abilities modes because
Capture the flag.
the game needed less content.
Yep, Capture the Flag. Slipgate, which I think was already Capture the Flag. Sacrifice, which I think was also Capture the Flag. So, you know, I was going to put on Team Deathmatch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The rest of these are awful. But yeah, when this...
Oh yeah, it says new follower and then gives me an add to friends option. I am positive we were friends.
Yeah. Oh, we definitely were. But they changed so much stuff in here and like redid so much stuff and just like hacked out huge chunks of it and just gave people points to make up for it so many times. But yeah, the way this used to work is you just like search for a match and it would put together, you know, 2 teams of 4 people or whatever. And then it would ask everybody to vote on what kind of match they wanted to play. Which was kind of awful because you'd always have people going for the whole Insta-Give thing where everybody just has 1 HP and it's just who click on somebody else first, which like removes the point of having all these different weapons and abilities and like.
Oh, you have a trans-colored OO emote? I want that one.
I do?
Oh no, someone in chat.
Oh.
CZ42. Welcome, by the way.
Ah. That is good. But yeah, I can add at least 1 or I think like 3 different emotes to my channel now. I just need to find a good sprite editing bit of software because I usually do that sort of thing on my Mac, which is like in the corner and offline entirely right now.
Oh yeah, I guess that's content I could do for my channel once I get there. It's what?
Oh.
Do you have a map preference?
I kind of like Lockbox. We're getting look coming. Okay.
It's giving me a tooltip about using Sorlag's asset spit to deny access to an area, but honestly, it's not good at that anymore.
No, you hit somebody in the face with that or nothing is worth doing with it.
And even if you do hit someone in the face with it, it like disables your weapon while you're barfing it out. So, like, and your weapon could probably insta-kill them in the amount of time that takes. So, what the heck? Didn't they even like nerf her movement?
They use all kinds of weird stuff to everybody, yeah.
I thought that was the whole
Also,
appeal to Sorlag, was that she was kind of a medium class that was nonetheless kind of fast.
Yep. Also, I don't know if we can hear it, but like overlaid on the music here is the like sound when it's loading in the game, just playing over and over again because like that forgets to stop half the time.
Oh, so that happened to you too. That happened to me there. Maybe that just happens every time now.
Yep. And now again, despite the fact that everything is, you know, preloaded and installed on here, it is going to take forever to load this map in because they like I think they just don't know how to code, honestly. Like so much stuff has to load in this game that should just be on the hard drive. I've like
Bethesda's usual excuse is that they're doing complex open world things, but that doesn't apply here.
yeah, they're fairly small arenas too, for the most part, and they're not like super high detailed.
They've done a good job kind of updating the cyber goth looking surreal art style,
Yep.
I guess.
But yeah, it's entirely possible, maybe even likely, that I will like join this first match 2 minutes into it.
Oh, mana symbols too. Those are good.
I need to decide too what to do for emotes on the channel now that I can start adding those.
If you need me to like whip up any of them, I was considering making ones with like voxel art. That might be kind of a
Ooh,
nice
that's a
thing.
good idea.
I find that easy to do. So if you can think of any specific things you want made that way, let me know.
Yeah. I mean, this is part of the problem of like never showing my face on the internet. Is like, it's hard to make yourself into a mascot that way. Next
Oh,
to the
my
server, that's not a good sign.
sensitivity's so low. What's going on?
I briefly saw select your region, and now I'm seeing connecting to server, so... yes, I'd like to rejoin my last match. This game is, like, held together with bubblegum and hope, honestly. It's really
Good,
a
I
mess.
kind of remember how to circle jump.
I was really debating whether you want to uninstall it, to reinstall this to do this, because it's like, it eats a ton of hard drive space. It's a buggy mess, as you can see, that like can't even connect to a simple little quick match.
It's like sputtery for me now after I got in the game too. Like it's clearly still loading things.
Oh yeah, I got like booted off entirely and had to reconnect. Okay, here we go. I am finally in, I think. Okay, yes. Well, yeah, that's the thing. This is, whoa. Very herky-jerky.
Death from above.
But yeah, the big Q there is quad damage power-up.
Enemy has the quad.
Also known as the quad. I do, like, for all the other problems I have, I do love the announcer in this still.
Yeah, it's nice and it's the right kind of game announcer, but also not annoying. It's a good update of the regular Quake 3 one, which I did find quite annoying.
Yeah, a bit laggy, which doesn't really play well with how, like, incredibly fast-paced this is.
Yeah, this is a game where the slightest bit of stutter just like completely ruins your ability to like do combat properly.
You may have seen me just die instantly as I, like, loaded in. So, yeah, Quake Champions, honestly, would not recommend at this point in time. We have had a lot of fun with this together previously, but, like, the things that are broken are really broken, and they're making no effort to fix any of them. The things that are fun, they keep patching out.
Yeah, it feels like most of the things that are good about it are just things that were good about Quake 3 and are still just kind of there. Not even to say anything about like the horrible interface and the horrible loot, which is annoying to even look at.
Oh,
It's ignorable at least, but I am still sputtering. My computer is
Same.
completely capable of playing this game.
Yeah.
And this is like, it won't even let me turn the textures above medium.
uh-huh.
And like,
Like-
I have a 1080 GTX. That should be enough to run a Quake 3 clone.
I do not know what's going on under the hood of this game, but it is a mess.
It's gotta load all that loot into RAM.
I mean, that is a lot of it, yeah.
Protection is
And you can't even see it in fights. Like, people are just these like vague blobs.
So one thing you could have seen me trying there was my character here can kind of like go intangible, and if you happen to be right inside somebody's hitbox when you come back, it kills them. Which, if you're good at it and the game's behaving right, is kind of fun to do when you find like one of the big long timer power-ups that's about to finish up. You just like time it just right so that when somebody goes to camp it to get it as soon as it pops in, you're inside them, and that's that.
For those familiar with Quake, the pentagram of protection is now a non-denominational protection star because they are cowards.
So, some of the characters in this used to be pretty interesting, by the way. Hazel is playing Sorlag, the big lizard lady, which, first of all, hooray for being a lady. But she used to have this like weird bunny hop thing, where if you just like constantly jump, you get bonus speed.
I mean, everyone has that. It's just that she got like better air acceleration than people in her weight class, so she could move like one of the light characters, even though she's like healthier and bigger than one of them, which was kind of nice. And I think she's still better at it. They just made it like more worse. So, like they've just been, I believe the term for it is normalizing the characters. I just used my acid spit ability and they got like a full face of it and they just plowed right through.
Yeah, that used to be like an instant kill if you got them right on with it. If you got a partial hit, it would still like mess up their screen for like a minute.
Quad spawned. Enemy has the quad.
Generally longer than anybody lives.
But you can't have that because it's not esports.
Yep. And what else used to be interesting? I think Scale Bear might still be halfway fun to play.
He did just still splatter me by running through me, so I assume his ability is not completely useless.
Yep. But yeah, Scale Bear is the big, like, huge guy. And basically the idea is if you are moving and you jump like that, and just kind of like turn 90 degrees midair, you pick up speed and there's no cap on it. So the practicality of it, you're eventually gonna like stop or have to slow down because you're just smack into a wall and like lose like momentum. But otherwise, if you like know the level layouts well enough, you can just kind of like keep picking up speed, and then past a certain point, he does collision damage, and you just get to this point where you're just like running around at utterly stupid speeds, just like plowing through everyone, and it's quite a bit of fun. Then there is Athena, who has a grappling hook, and grappling hooks are always fun and everything. And then for some reason at one point they added someone who is just the engineer from Team Fortress, which does not fit this game at all. And also is a Nazi, so it's like, why?
Stopwatch.
I like BJ's akimbo power-up. I assume that's still useful.
Incoming protection.
Well, to the degree it ever was. Like, that's always a rough one to use because it's like you have to use the power, then you like lose both your weapons for a second, your weapon for a second, and then you get two of them. But it's like the narrow window in which
Your team has the protection.
in which you're activating it is enough to get killed, and it's like you don't want to waste it by activating it too soon. So it's like,
Oh yeah, I got the holiday protection.
nice. I had it briefly there.
Your team has the protection.
So I mean, this is basically the game. I do want to do one more round because I want to see if it'll actually load in a little bit faster the second time.
I think I've only just stopped sputtering.
Same. And I don't understand why it is the way it is, but it is.
Because if you're making like an arena shooter, that's the one thing that you want is like just it to be smooth, right?
Yeah. So originally, yeah, that was Q.U.B.E just killed me. Which is still, I think, a little fun to play.
Enemy team win.
But yeah, originally like everybody had some special attack, which could usually get a one-hit kill if you were like really, really skillful with it, or if you weren't in a couple characters' cases, and then some special movement ability, which might just be like, oh yeah, my special attack teleports me, or it might be like if I barely miss a jump, I get an edge grab with this character.
I got a KDR of almost 1. I am pro.
Or again, the weird like wiggle jumps to speed you up thing, or just jump a lot to speed you up, or how does the hoverboard work again?
The hoverboard?
Yeah.
I think basically Anarchy has lower friction, so, and it's like no footstep noises, so their boost. And then he also has like a speed boost power up, which is really good because it's like an insta heal that you can use mid combat, which usually when you win a fight in this, it's by like tens of health. So an on-demand heal is super useful.
Yep.
There's a character who was pro enough that they didn't feel the need to like ruin his abilities, even though he got hit also.
Yep.
Oh, but he's so annoying too because like he's supposed to be this like cyberpunk guy, but he sounds like some old person's idea of a surfer. He's always going like, "Ooh, far out, man," and it gets old so fast.
Yep. Oh, this one.
Sorlak is perfect at my wife, though.
Yep. Yeah, I'm playing Nyx right now mainly because I know Nyx didn't really have anything to nerf.
Yeah.
Like, her actual big advantage is having kind of the smallest hitbox.
Oh, apparently we're no longer in the same party?
What?
Okay. How do I... I've invited you to party. I don't know how that affects your queue. Oh, you're loading match. How do I join match?
Morning, sunshine.
I don't know. It kicked you out of the party? Well, I guess I had to, like, technically reconnect there.
Unless I left it, but I didn't think I could leave it by accident that easily.
Huh. Weird.
Trying to rejoin you.
I mean, I could quit the game, apparently, which would do a thing. Yeah, that's another thing this is really bad about, is, like, getting desynced with people you're playing with.
Here come the fight.
Playing this game annoyed me to the point of wanting to make my own arena shooter someday, so maybe some good will come out of it.
One. Fight.
Like,
It's got that like PlayStation All-Star syndrome too, where you've got this like cross-universe battle royale, not battle royale by the old term, like thing, and then they realize like, oh, we actually don't have any iconic characters. We've got Quake guy, we've got Doom guy, and we've got Wolfenstein guy, and then we need to fill out the rest.
yep. Oh, were they there from the beginning? I kind of figured they added those in when they got there. Oh no, it's not that old the games. Never mind. Yeah, they have to be in the beginning. So like, it's also one of those things where I like seeing, you know, like HP pickups and armor pickups in the game, because like everything these days is a whole generating health thing, which I kind of hate. But like, you don't have enough HP for it to matter, really.
Teams are tied.
It is very satisfying having a game where like getting a good route on the map where you're just like floating around and just like becoming beefier the better you are at like platforming is nice, but it is really hard to actually disengage in this until you're past like a really proficient level of like movement. And everything's so momentum based that when you like go smack into like a wall or like a fight, it's not like you can just pick up speed and leave again.
Yeah.
So
Your team has the quad. Enemy has the quad.
For those that aren't familiar, the classic. Are you in the game?
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if it can let me join you. By the way.
I will like break out of the queue when I can, but
Oh wow, it's still doing that.
yeah. Yeah, auto logged me in and then it kicked you out of the party because like I had reconnected briefly, apparently.
Fantastic.
But you were saying?
For those that don't know, the way the Quake movement works is this is sort of where, I mean, bunny hopping has meant many things over the years, but here in the context of strafe jumping and or circle jumping, there was a weird quirk in the old physics engine where the shortest distance between points was not a straight line, but like an arc that sort of added the sideways vector of your strafing to your movement. And then if you like re-jump right at the time that you hit the ground, the friction of the ground wouldn't slow you back down to actual walking speed. So by doing like a whole lot of little crescents in the air, you could constantly pick up speed, and like the whole game is balanced around that idea. But like you tell you how to do it, and like you gotta be kind of an old guard experienced like Quake engine player to even like grasp what's going on with that. I really feel like if they were making this for a new generation, they should have just had like a universal speedy movement thing that didn't require a lot of esoteric knowledge to pull off.
Yep. So one of my little daily challenges here is to get like 2 hits in a row with the railgun here, which is surprisingly hard to do because like people just die constantly and also are like jittery little. There we go.
Enemy has the protection.
So I think that's all of my daily stuff except maybe the damage.
Now you don't.
Little hourglasses are to recharge your special.
Has the protection.
There with me doing the whole edge grab thing this character can do, which honestly never comes up unless you're trying to do it in school. It's not like there's any almost make it jumps in the game anywhere.
I actually didn't even know she had that.
Yeah. Wait, that's not true. There's like 1 or 2 jumps that are like you can only get because of her little edge grab thing, but like they're never important. So you can shave off half a second getting around in the one where I keep walking out the windows accidentally.
When we get to the U's, I gotta drag you into the Unreal Tournament beta, whatever.
I guess you do, don't you?
Yes. I mean, I can't get anybody to try it, but it really is like just the better version of this.
Well, I'll play that. Like, I mean, this, as much as it's a horrible game that I would never recommend it to anyone, what it was originally going for, I can get behind, of just the, like, very retro, very, like, mid-90s, this is how shooters used to play thing. Behind me? Yep, somebody behind me. But yeah, it's like, it's very difficult to tell what you're doing at this any given point, too. Just, because there's so much lag, there's so much characters just, like, dying instantly and respawning right behind you, and, like...
Quad spawn.
Power-ups that
Your team has
don't do a whole lot for you.
revenge.
And I'm assuming that was somebody using the whole little hover drone thing that character has. Or actually, no, because he wasn't crouching down. He might have just been lagged out. Oops. That happens in this.
I love how this is so devoted to its party system that I can't simply join you mid-game.
Of course not. But there's one map in here, which I'm kind of tempted, if we get the choice, to try just to show it off, where there's all the jump pads, and it's just this, like, ridiculous no-cover... Like the sort of thing we'll do as a custom game back when Quake 3 was a thing, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
And That's another thing. It's like the appeal of those old games where they were so open and so moddable, and you could set your own server up, and you could set the settings just how like it. So the like this walled garden system is so antithetical to everything Quake was that even if it was better executed, it would still be like wrong.
So I'm like personally doing pretty good this game, just this team's not.
Incoming protection.
Yeah, this is almost over, I think. It's what, 10 minutes a game?
I think it's to the kill limit usually.
Alright.
Spawn.
It's at
And it looks
50
like
and
red
it's at like
team is
almost 8
halfway
minutes.
through.
So either way, I think this is gotta be close. It's like, what, 60 kills to win?
Don't know. It's when those bars fill up.
Oh. Oof.
But at this rate, those might fill up before the 10-minute mark.
Well, there's a bunch of like really, at least there used to be a bunch of really like specific character achievements where it's like Nyx here has that go intangible thing. And it's like if you manage to save yourself from dying with it, which it has a really strict definition of, like 50 times, you get a point of progress towards just the ugliest skins.
I think that's what the red gems are for now, though. Like the announcer
Oh.
will still acknowledge that. Like he was saying like venomous when I was spitting on people last game.
When I say the ugliest skins, I mean the like gaudy, glowing ones that.
Are there some people really impressed by like scrolling UVs on a texture? Like
Apparently.
I'm not beyond being wowed by like flashy skins, but when they're clearly like the literally the lowest effort animated shader you could possibly make.
Yeah. I do have to, before starting the next match, like try to look at those because they're a thing. And they are.
Make sure you leave the queue, it will probably auto join you in.
Oh yeah. Definitely in the queue and sorting out the party thing.
Good rocket.
Incoming quad.
So that's what it looks like when two people with low damage weapons go at each other in this. It's like still this very fast exchange.
That's something I've never really agreed with design-wise in these retro shooters, is why should the starting weapons suck?
Yeah. It's because like finding a new one isn't really hard at all. Bunny ears. Oof. Okay, so please like get out of this screen so I can like decide to cancel the queue, which is another thing. I've had it like take so long to unload the last fight that it's like already starting the next one. And it's like, no, I want to
Oh,
stop.
that's sort of like has bunny ears.
Mm-hmm. Loading. Like, this is just... With how much this game is doing, there really should not be this much anything with it. Level 6 after one fight. That's not too bad. Or 2 fights, I guess. Nope. No searching for match. Okay. I got some things. I got like an egg head for Ranger, I think. And a lore scroll and like a crown of flowers for Nyx. Wow, wonderful. But yeah, let me see if I can find the thing. It's
Oh yeah, I see the egg head. What?
there's the challenges. There's the lore stuff. Challenges more than that now. No, not leaderboards. No. Like, where is just the stuff? Get me out of all this. Okay.
I have you as a loading icon in my party.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know if I need to like re-invite
you
you.
definitely need to reinvite me.
Okay, revoke invite. Now invite to party.
Yes. We'll do it. Okay, there I am.
Okay, there we go.
So they might have they taken out the awful things? I can't find them.
Which awful thing?
The awful scrolling texture skins.
Oh no, there are definitely those. Can you view the party? Oh, I guess you can't because I could just show off like one of my horrible Sorlike ones.
I mean, if you play with one, then I will see it when you load in.
Oh, I will do that then. I will use my red Christmas skin.
Now we'll use this horrible thing that I just got.
Can't wait for them to add the Ahegao skins like CSGO has.
And like how terrible this hair is, by the way. Like, I don't know what they're doing with it, but something is very wrong with the physics. It's like this jellyfish on there just doing its thing.
When I click on a champion, like we've already played a full game with some of these characters, and I click on them and it takes like 15 seconds for their model to appear.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, is it like... They've changed like all the progression stuff. Okay. Yeah, here's an example of what I was talking about. These used to be... You had to do all kinds of like character-specific crazy achievements to unlock this hideous thing. Just look at that. Or that. Or that. What are these other things here? I don't know why you want this like weird scrolling water texture on your character, but it used to be that was what you did for. Oh. Okay, yeah. So these guys with shards now, I guess.
Hmm.
And the like legendary sets too. Those used to be like get these rare drop lore scrolls for them.
I think maybe you can still get those. I don't know.
Weird. And they change this all around so constantly too. It's like there's a bunch of stuff I used to have unlocked that is now gone.
It looks like I could get the Brood Keeper legendary set for Sorlag for a mere 31 gems. Or shards.
Oh, in the shop?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can get a hideous, like, elite mastery shader that's a bunch of... It's a bunch of, like, little runes and symbols and stuff that are scrolling. The scrolling textures look so bad, too, because they
really
make you,
do.
like, so aware of the underlying geometry.
Yep. Anyway, though, we can start a game whenever, I guess. Since...
Okay, if you've already shown the scrolling textures off, I'm switching mine back because they're too hideous to look at.
They're really hideous. So we used to have like 5 billion of both these resources too, but like it got purged in some patch or other apparently. Along with my like 100 levels or whatever it was. Not that I care though, because this game really is just like... I like a couple things it's going for, but it's... just fix all the bugs and like make it load right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like the Mecha Sorg skins, even though it doesn't really tell me how to get them.
Oh. It's weird. Oh, Nyx's abilities changed.
Oh, really?
There is now a wall jump and bunny hop.
Oh.
Huh.
Like a bunny hop other than the bunny hop everyone has?
It's listed under passive abilities as like a character-specific thing.
I'm gonna go look. Huh.
Yeah, let's try that. Well, then there's the whole lore tab where you can find all these wonderful fun facts about the characters. Just like in this case, this one long story about just wandering around all day.
Oh, they actually gave Ranger a passive that reduces all self-damage by 75%. That's actually pretty good. So I guess they did a pass where they gave everyone like movement-based passives, which was something I remember us saying we wished they did. So that's one positive change in all the bad changes.
Yep. Yeah, I'm all set to queue up.
Actually, yeah, I will get my Galena set up because Galena was not terrible too. Oh, the UI is so bad.
Just finding things right now is a pain in this, and it's like there's not a lot to find. Okay, the lore scrolls do still unlock those special skins, apparently. Again, though, this hair, just can everybody see this? Like, am I still streaming? Is this real?
Yeah,
apparently
wow.
they use a special physics engine just for this hair, and it looks so bad. Like, look at that. Just
Oh, I don't know which of these bad colors to pick.
Yeah,
Should I pick the worst one?
I think there's like 3 or 4 other Q games that I have to play after this too. So might just dip into the R's afterwards and get started there.
Okay, anyway, I'm done messing around with that.
Okay.
And that's another weird thing about the interface is like you can't look like the champion you have equipped is the last one you looked at, so you can't like go into your equipment for your other game champions when you're like queued for a game.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, ready to queue when you are.
Yep, just hit it. You're hosting right now.
I think I'm the host.
Yeah, you had to invite me because we got separated.
Oh, right. Okay. What settings did you use? Team deathmatch.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's really it, yes.
Wait, there's a mode called Unholy Trinity with the description all you need to be a Quaker.
Yeah, that one's
What?
been in there. It's the only weapons are the railgun, the something that something.
Oh, right.
Railgun, rockets, and what was the third one? I think it was like the 3 highest damage weapons. So that was another thing. Remember they used to like really push those combos of like hitting someone with a rocket so they launch off the ground and then sniping out of the air with your railgun, and it's like the airtime is not enough to actually ever do that.
Yeah. It is. You just have to be very experienced.
Yeah.
Most of the mechanics in this game are only for people with like many hours of already like familiarity with how the game works, which is not the greatest design. Once again, it's like they can't decide whether they want to like make something that brings in the Overwatch crowd or whether they want to please people who've been playing Quake 3 for like decades.
Yep. But the worst was when you couldn't pick the mode you wanted to play, and it was like, no, we're only doing one-hit kill mode, and also I'm playing the character whose special ability is like summoning a drone and going invisible.
Oh yes, I remember that took a while for them to fix because you could still use the abilities in insta-kill mode. And the little drone with the rapid fire shot, all the little rapid fire hits would insta-explode people.
Yep.
Is that character even still in here?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Strogue and Peeker.
Yep.
The Strogue named Strogue. I guess they're like Pokemon.
Yep. I guess it is impressive that you can still find a match in this after, like, I feel like I haven't played this in a year.
Mm.
It can't really be that long, but it feels like a year. And it's just been in like this early access hell for like I think it was around when the new Wolfenstein 2 came out, wasn't it?
That sounds about right. And the only thing they seem to be interested in adding since then are more modes which take things away. Like, it's a new mode, but you can only use this weapon, or it's a new mode, but you can only do this or that.
Mm-hmm.
Vote now.
If they were going to put a Strogue in, why wouldn't they
blood.
put in, like, the Macron, like the Quake 2 boss?
I also hate how like all the arena names have basically the same name.
Blood Run.
It's like Blood Temple, Blood Church,
Blood Mall.
Corrupted Cathedral. Like, there's only like 8 maps, but I can never tell which one's which.
I can remember Lockbox because it's the one with the weird funnel.
Yep.
They should just call it Funnel or
Yeah.
something. Blood
Lockbox is
Funnel.
distinct, and the one with the eye, I can't remember what it's called, but at least the
Oh,
loading
yeah,
screen
the
just
eye
shows the
one.
eye. Because now it's loading right away.
Morning, sunshine.
This is the team we have here.
Have they put in the longest yard yet? Like that old Quake 3 one that's
Yeah.
like all jump maps?
Yeah.
All jump pads? Oh, okay.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, if that's in there, we should play it just to like show off how stupid it is. Nice bunny ears.
Kid Me liked that one because I was only good at using the railgun, and that's the map for people who are only good at using the railgun.
So the warm-up thing this has, you can just kind of like walk around and check out the map and refamiliarize yourself. Like,
Your team.
some people fight on it, and some people just like walk up to them and politely nod, and
Round begins in.
it says a lot about what kind of person you are. I think what you do.
I did like how Team Fortress sort of made that like part of it, and then added like little stuff you could do, like high fives and things. I am still loading.
Ooh, yeah. This happens sometimes.
Don't I have a more powerful computer? I thought I did.
Yeah, and you have to have a better connection too.
I do. Let's see if I can get one impressive medals.
I got it.
Okay, I finally joined like 3 kills late.
Oh, there's my little basin. So that little thing is like being at single digits, having somebody actively with a bullet on the way to you and hitting your little stealth mode thing, which is incredibly hard to do. You can basically just only do
stuttering
it
again.
by pure luck.
I got into a fight and it froze for like 3 seconds.
And the previous condition for unlocking those weird gaudy skins was like getting 50 of those total. And then
Devil
like,
Daggers runs better and looks better than this game.
Yep. Also, I love that the weapons and the armor are all color coded, but then you can also like
Quad spawned. Enemy has the quad.
Shadows hide me.
recolor your weapons and make them much more horrible, and then they don't match up anymore.
That's the funny thing about the customization is you can pretty much only make your character look worse.
Oh, yeah.
You can't make them look better.
Yeah, none of the color schemes look good for anything, and like the defaults barely do. But it's also like the thing to do. Oh yeah, the railgun does like 90 damage with 100 HP. That's right. Yeah, this is Quake Champions. If anyone's ever curious, you're not missing out on a whole lot, honestly.
Stopwatch.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
I
what
was saying before we were on chat that I am like the exact target demographic for this game, and yet
Yeah, I'm really not. Still, it's just kind of.
it is freezing every time I get into a fight. I can't do anything.
Yeah, like. This game is very much like you had one job thing. Like,
Yeah.
you got a simple old school arena shooter, 8 people playing on a fairly small map with very low res textures, frankly, and yet they just can't pull it off.
Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection.
Shut the fuck up. Not your team is a bunch of useless noobs shits. Yep, okay, and here's what the player base is like. Once again, I die because it's frozen mid-combat. Oh my goodness. Part of why this bugs me to want to like to make one is I'm actually pretty confident, without exaggeration, as like a solo developer, I could literally make an arena shooter that like plays better than this.
Yeah. I could too, and it's not my genre at all. I mean,
it wouldn't be as what? It wouldn't be as I was about to say it wouldn't be as pretty, but like it wouldn't have as many polygons, but
I
I
mean,
don't know. I think I could make one aesthetically better.
even just like using free found assets, I think you could make it look better. I mean, rather famously, there's that Paragon game that you used to play, which died and let its assets free to anyone who wants to use them.
I loved Paragon. Fortnite ate it.
Fortnite ate a lot of things, including Fortnite.
5-minute warning.
Yes.
Like, the original idea for Fortnite actually is really cool, and I kind of want to play that game. It's like, okay, it's a big zombie survival thing, and you can build your own, like, towers and houses and stuff like that. That sounds neat. But then it turned into just PUBG, but, like, really, really gaudy, and with this totally vestigial build a little house mechanic, just kind of awkwardly squeezed in there.
And in-game events hosted by DJ Marshmallow.
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
The man partly responsible for why everyone hates EDM right now.
Told Zero is cheating.
I'm fragging them while they're too busy typing now. This
Yeah.
is how we win.
Well, we're also, like, down 5 billion points, but...
That too.
That sore winner thing always weirds me out with games like this. I see it a lot. Like, there's a certain sort of person who, like, cannot play a multiplayer game without complaining about how everyone else is cheating or playing wrong.
These people that, like, I've played with people actually botting too. Like, it is so obvious. I think these people have never seen a bot in a first-person shooter before.
Yeah.
How do I even type to... Oh, it wouldn't let me type to the match. I want to type GG to the match rather than the party.
Yep. Anyway, I think that's enough of this for now, and I'm going to be immediately uninstalling this game again. Because, like...
Oh, that I was actually remembering this game as better than it actually is, and I already had a low opinion. But like, I couldn't play that whole game. Every time I got into a fight, there was like a 1-second freeze. and
Every
it just
patch,
ruined
it just gets laggier and more prone to dropping you, and like, you didn't get to see it because I started the stream in just startup screen mode, knowing this would happen. But we spent like 15 minutes, no joke, waiting for it to load the main menu before I even started the stream up today.
The main menu, which still makes you wait. So like, A, load the maps. B, load every one of the character models. Oh, I also got Egghead. Delightful.
And that was before, loading all the characters in one by one and all that, and just by hand to make sure that it wouldn't, like, take 20 minutes to load a map.
I had 53% accuracy. That also, and I was shooting every chance I got, so that also makes me think that wasn't my fault.
Yeah. It's just... I don't know what's wrong with this game. Like... It's not typical for me to say you should just, like, scrap the code and start over, but they should. Like... It just does not run properly, or load properly, or connect to matches, or anything.
Is it like a Bethesda in-house, or are they using like some weird id Tech thing now that id Tech's no longer actually cutting edge? Or
I don't know what they're using, but like it doesn't work. And it's weird because like this is published by Bethesda. They are the ones doing the new Doom and Wolfenstein games, which are like good and fine, and everybody loves them.
Doom multiplayer is like surprisingly good and overlooked too.
So I don't know why this is such a mess. But moving along, like I said, I don't have a lot of Q games. I'm going to kind of skip around through them if you don't mind. Quake Champions, you want to like stop actually being in memory? That would be nice.
I wonder if I should just uninstall it. I feel bad. But
I mean, I had uninstalled it. I will uninstall it again at the end of the day. It takes up a huge chunk of my hard drive too. Like, let's see, properties. It is.
Every time I play it, I'm like, wow, I could have just played Devil Daggers.
This is a 30 meg game. Oh, sorry, 30 gig game, I should say.
30 gig? Where does it go?
I don't know. I really don't know. It's because it looks like garbage.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on, we have Q.U.B.E 2.
If you were like to make an update to this too, what if you went for like the low poly, everything is brown, everything is like surreal horror Quake 1 look? And not only would that be like accepted by people and cheap to produce, you could like make because like in an arena shooter like this, people expect the characters to like really pop. And they do that in this game by just having like horrible outlines on everyone. But if you had like this super desaturated look, you could make like any splash of color at all, make the characters really stand out.
I also just realized I forgot to really plug the stream today, so let me do that real quick. But yeah, it's such a massive game. It really is. You're gonna have Q.U.B.E 2 up next, and then a couple other things, and then I'll probably dip into the R's because like there are not a lot of Q games out there.
There's a bunch of quests. That's about it.
So yeah, just quick plugs that I forgot. Do. One more place to plug this.
Did you play Devil Daggers on stream during the Ds? I forget.
I didn't get down to it, I don't think.
Oh, even though it was DE, were there like an inordinate number of D games?
Or it was... there must have been a lot of D games, or I just didn't have it installed. I don't remember putting the time in with it, and it's worth checking out. It's a hard game to describe without really looking at it.
Yeah, it's kind of impressive that way in that it's like it's so high concept, but then you kind of get it as soon as you look at it.
Yep. So yeah, jumping into Q.U.B.E here. Like that was supposed to be a nice little trip down memory lane playing that today too, but just I do remember the load times. They took out the fun character stuff too, is the other thing. Also, as soon as I ate this cracker, both of us actually like were up crazy late last night and slept crazy late today, and we're like just getting up now.
Yeah, I've been awake for like an hour at this point.
So I'm just eating a couple crackers in the background to not be hungry. Hopefully, it's not making too much mic noise. Okay. Is it up and is it the right resolution?
I see an Unreal Engine logo. Looks like it's stretched to screen.
Okay. This is conveniently one of those menu screens which has little arrows in the corners, so if you don't see all 4 of those, let me know.
Yep, see it.
Okay.
Although it almost looks like clipped on the left side, weirdly, but I don't know if that's just because the border on the left is like flush with the edge of the screen, but then the border on the right has...
Close enough.
Oh no, now it realigned. How strange.
This is Q.U.B.E, if I didn't say so. Spelled with a Q, of course, because that's what they're on.
No, I do. I understand, I promise.
And again, I hate distorted audio in games that don't have subtitles on default.
Help!
Oxygen systems effective. Loading user interface.
And this is already decidedly not what I was expecting.
Let me know if you're still good for our call tonight. Can't wait.
Yeah, me neither. Would you mind screen sharing when you're done the intro?
Oh, sure.
Poppy says hi. Speak tonight. Love you.
I think I'm playing now? Maybe? Can you move your arm, please, protagonist? I'm like...
What the hell?
Yeah, let me just screen share this over real quick. If it works today.
I thought this was going to be like a Unity puzzle game.
That's exactly what I was expecting, too. But no, apparently we got some, like... big, splashy AAA thing.
Huh.
Anyone help me?
Or we have, like, a really ambitious intro for a puzzle game.
Please.
Oh, I love that high frequency whine.
So this was at least semi-playable, by the way, this little intro bit.
Oh, interesting. I couldn't tell.
I think it was, and I had, like, some minor ability to move around and look around, just arms in front of my face, so it's hard to... Yeah, I don't have the original Q.U.B.E, as far as I can tell. And know nothing about it, so...
It sure is the GameCube logo.
It really, really is, yeah. Ding, ding. It actually really does fascinate me how, like, almost no 2 games have the same loading screen
This is Commander
thing.
Emma Sutcliffe of the Vitruvius mission. I am stranded in an unknown location following mission success. Are there any survivors out there?
Hello? This is Dr. Amelia Cross. I'm picking up your signal. I repeat, I am reading you clearly. Please, I don't know what's happened, but I need help.
Try and remain calm. Your systems are slightly damaged. I can't identify what your rank was either. Looks like you're suffering from cryogenic-induced amnesia.
What? What are you talking about?
You must have been part of Vitruvius, tasked with destroying the cube. Damn.
I dig the
The
lighting.
escape pods must have
Yeah,
brought us
very
both
nice.
back to the origin planet. That life suit you're wearing, you can manipulate the cubic structures with it. We used the same design to destroy an extraterrestrial object that was on a collision course with Earth. You may not remember, but if you listen to me and do as I say, we may actually make it back home. Do you understand me?
I don't know what the hell is going on, but just tell me what I need to do.
Okay. detected a human distress beacon coming from the peak of the structure you're in. Your signal is weak because of this
Supposed to?
blasted sandstorm. I can't log on to you. That beacon is above the storm. If you can just make it there, you should be clear. If you rendezvous with any other survivors, I should be able to use my teleporter to extract us all and get home.
Right. Okay. I think I can do that.
Okay, so not that shit up. I am, like, so ready for us to move past the point as an industry where every game has to have your little radio buddy feeding you plot.
Yeah.
Like, that's been old hat for a long, long time.
I remember groaning at it way back in Bioshock 1.
Yeah. Like,
Especially if you're trying to, like, evoke this feeling of isolation here.
yes.
Like, do you really need to give someone a ton of motivation to walk down a hallway?
Mm-hmm. Like, you know, like the Super Metroid was great about that. There's just this, like, opening monologue, but then you're just in it, and you're in it. And even Metroid Prime, when that was becoming much more of a thing, like, knew not to just give you the chattering voice.
A whole lot of games have this feeling of, like, they want to remind you at every moment that they're, like, throwing money at the screen.
Yeah. Can't run, can't duck. The lighting is really nice.
Something about this, like, the way that stock Unreal 4, like, reflections on this kind of surface, I always look at them and I'm just like, satisfying.
It really is a good effect, yeah. That's largely why I'm still trying to use that for the, like, virtual tabletop thing I'm working on instead of something more sane. So I hope this is not a platform, because I can't run, I can't edge grab, and I can't duck.
Like, the little, see how there are, like, red highlights on the walls there from the red steps?
Mhm.
That's being done in, like, screen space. Screen space, and that, like, is almost like fake ray tracing. It's really nice.
Look at that. Well, it'll be a slight delay for people, but really good lighting. I'm still, like, having this to be a puzzle game. Just with
A lot of this is very much built in Unreal 4 stuff, but they've just applied it very smartly.
You should have access to the launch pad function, code-colored blue. Try placing one on any white cubes that have a frame using your left glove, then stand on it.
So this is a portal clone, is what I'm getting.
Yep.
I'm
Weird,
here
there's
for
my
that.
phone. I'll be right back.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting that.
You better get used to it. It may just save your life in here. Listen, I'm losing signal because of the storm. Keep climbing upwards. Contact me if you find anything strange.
Hello? Can you hear me? God, what have I got myself into?
I'm guessing these blue pads indicate that there is falling damage. Like, there aren't really enough portal clones, I don't think. It's... And the ones there are like, way too direct and just actually use the portal gun. Like, all I can really think of is Antechamber, which is a wonderful game. Pretty straightforward. And this, I suppose, and I would imagine the original Q.U.B.E, whatever it may be. But, like, yeah, just puzzle solving in a nice looking environment with weird physics toys is good. Like, one of those at a time. No. This sort of thing. Okay, fine, let me zoom in here then.
Emma, I found something. Oh, still no signal.
Again, like, really good lighting effects. It's weird.
This game sure loaded faster and sputters less than Quake Champions did.
Yeah, it really did. But yeah, like I was saying before, I can't think of a lot of like actual Portal clones that aren't just like copying the mechanics directly.
Hmm.
Like there was Antichamber, which is really good. There's this apparently. I know I'm forgetting
Extrude function.
at least a
Code
couple.
colored red enabled. Recommended action. Place red cube on white panel.
What the? Why would these be here?
Okay.
So I see this is the kind of game that's going to have a protagonist the whole time going like, what? I don't understand. What's a cube?
Yep. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't last too long, because it's... Okay, that's interesting. Oh, maybe one at a time still. Okay, even if I move it, good to know. One of each color at a time, I guess. Well, that worked. So it does seem to be like Portal without the humor, which is, I don't know about that.
Hmm. Also, at least Portal, like, explained why you're in a testing facility. I'm not... Is this a testing facility, or is it just a weird cube hell?
I think it's just a weird cube hell that I wandered into after being stranded on an horrible alien planet after the end of the first game.
They're going for the, maybe it's ancient lost technology temple kind of deal.
I am curious what the plot of the first game is now, though. Also, are these just like safety barriers, or are these gonna kill me? Okay, there's that. Maybe I can see like Q.U.B.E show up too. So I wish I was just a little bit faster or could run for the sake of running. So the range of that is bad. Weird. Okay, be that way. Was I just hit the wrong button?
Assuming you're meant to, like, extend the... Give an orange extendy platform and then land on it.
There we go. Yeah, I just like couldn't stick it because I was hitting the wrong button apparently. Whoops.
Millie, can you hear me?
It's
Emma,
good, like, get to the
reading
point
you
a little
loud and
faster, though.
clear.
How are you doing?
Making progress, I think.
Good. Listen, I wanted to ask, what do you remember before waking up?
I don't. Not really.
That
I
voice is really
think I
familiar
was
too.
heading towards a job, a dig site in Scotland. I was in a helicopter with my team.
And you don't remember what happened?
No, I don't. Are you interrogating me, Emma? Because it sure as hell feels like it. Emma? Oh, God damn it, this stupid thing. I best continue.
Like, I appreciate giving me a couple of tools right off the bat, but it's like there aren't a lot of puzzles that can be made out of these pieces so far.
Another problem with this relative to Portal is that Portal had like a lot of wow factor in the simple act of using the portals that kept you like
Mm-hmm.
emotionally occupied for the first little bit, whereas it's like I've seen a jump pad before.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I am like legitimately confused what I'm supposed to do here though, because like the obvious thing is get that in position and then bounce off here and then. Oh, okay. And I hope there's more than just do colors, because this is like an awkward interface for how little I have to do with it. Plus, it's a little weird to. Tell me left click to interact with things, and then suddenly everything has to be turned like right click instead. It's like, I want to like this, but it's gotta bring something else to the table. And like, I was trying earlier to just do, can I drop stuff on the fly, and you really can't.
That seems like the obvious place to take the mechanics too.
But it's also weird there's always like 2 or 3 symbols to do a thing, when it's like, I only need one, this is pretty on rails. Bouncing off at a weird angle isn't really a thing. Ah, good, a third color.
Another type.
What was that?
Interesting. It's like the structure itself can duplicate and grow.
So we've got the weighted companion cube.
Mm-hmm.
With a Q.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Like, I'm getting to the end of this level, and then I'm just gonna go, okay, well, that's the thing. Like, I appreciate their ambition, but... Oh, of course. I need to... This is at least a more engaging puzzle.
Hmm. Oh, they actually are going to make you time it then.
Yep. Peek the jump. Nope. Okay.
Good. Very
Okay.
methodical.
That's a little more engaging. Yeah, this is very Portal.
The mechanics are all very well tutorialized.
Mm-hmm. This is true. But it's like, I wish she's moved faster, is my big issue at the moment. Like, yeah, I get it, but now I have to slowly plod over there and do it. I feel it's being a little bit too long on each level, too.
Hmm. Or are we about to get a story chunk?
Emma, can you read me?
I'm reading you. Are you all right?
I've come across an exterior space. The storm has cleared up and, well, there's life here. There's water and plants.
That's unexpected.
This doesn't look accidental either. The structure of the space, the organization of it, it looks purposeful. It reminds me of my husband.
In what way?
I married a tree.
He works with plants.
You should move on, Millie, before another storm
That
goes.
water is...
Agreed. Speak soon.
That water is less impressive than everything else visually.
Yeah.
Like, just give me your run button, come on. Okay, so that was 3 levels, that is a saving logo. Unless there's like a new puzzle element in this room, I think I get the point.
I thought that was going to be like a nice twist, like, oh, okay, you're not actually in a testing facility now. You're going to be in these like lush open environments. But it was just like, nope, just have a tree. Okay, back to dreary test chambers.
Well, again, that said, I do stand by my earlier comment that I would like to see more Portal clones. It's like, it is a good format for a game if you have interesting mechanics to play within it.
I mean, I like first-person puzzle platformers. I would like them to be as unlike Portal as possible.
Yeah. Well, have you played the Antechamber?
Oh, I think I saw a bit of it, and I kind of bounced off it.
Code colored green enabled.
But then again, I guess I feel if I was
Place green cube
consistent about that, I would have
Incredible.
not been so bored by, like, Quantum Conundrum.
I can put down green cubes. Incredible. Okay. Yeah, this is going to just be more of the same, but I have to put my own thing down. Okay. Not bad. Just a little slow for my taste. And a little dry.
It would have been funnier if they leaned into that aspect of it. Like, she's just describing on the radio, like, it's some kind of cube.
Yep.
And then she's like, what? A cube? What's that?
Yeah. So just to like break things up, I'm going to skip around in the order here today. Go on to Quest for Infamy, which looks like King's Quest. I hope King's Quest, because my other guesses are all cursed. And just double check that's loading in the right resolution and all that.
Don't see it yet.
Got a nice chunky mouse cursor. Yeah, looks like it's good.
Oh, yep, see it now.
Let's see if that feels like sharing properly today. Okay, yeah. I appreciate a retro game that tells you exactly what it is in the first, like, second.
Yep.
Well, here you go. Is this okay?
Yes, this is fine. Thank you. For your trouble.
Well, thank you, sir.
I should say that, like,
Well,
knowing I only have
I'm off.
5 games I
Head
really
north
have
to
to
the
get through
castle.
today, it's very relaxing.
Maybe I'll see you again sometime.
You just may. Farewell, sir.
Like, I can indulge stuff that I'm not really feeling a little bit longer than I otherwise could.
Oh, we don't have to do a full letter every
Hello,
time.
my friend. Welcome. Welcome
Well,
to
we
the
never really
town
have.
of Vokesville.
That's
I trust
true.
your
But this is going to be
travels will
literally
not be
every
one
Q game
blessing.
I own.
Just fine, thank you.
Excellent, excellent. My name is Udo. I am a seller of rare and precious trinkets, as well as a great source of news for the town and all across the valley.
You mean you're a gossip?
Call me what you may, as long as you call me friend.
We'll see.
Ah, cautious. I like that.
These
Please
faces are a
come
thing.
and see me anytime you need anything.
Are we done being an intro? That's a very confusing walking cursor.
That's very retro.
Say hello to my little friend.
His foot up front is like longer.
Kiss. Okay, so mouse wheel to change what we're doing.
This guy is almost feminine looking. What a sissy.
Strike 1. Big ol' strike 1.
Or now they're going to kiss.
The sign reads Volksville. It looks like it was carved a long time ago and could use some cleaning up.
What kind of accent is that?
A not real one.
I love how the weight icon
Hey,
is
Udo.
just like flashing-eyed skull.
Yes.
Oh, am I advancing this manually?
Well, hello there, friend. How can I help you today?
I wouldn't even call him feminine. He's just odd.
He's got some blush.
I guess that's true.
Ah, the People's Village. You'll not find a finer nor friendlier town around these parts. Everything's kept ship-shape around here by old Rayford. He likes to keep things nice and orderly. And for your amusement, there's plenty of shops and sights to see. You can check out the inn or maybe visit the general store. There's a tobacconist for all your exotic smoking and spice needs. Oh, and don't forget the magic shop. We've also got an apothecary, and there's an old graveyard on the edge of town.
Oh,
Let me tell you, that Prospero is definitely one of those enigmatic characters. He's got a big, creepy house toward the south of town. The gargoyles out front give me the heebie-jeebies. But his knowledge and products are second to none.
okay, you... oh, my. $250 Bly's.
And then just thanks. Everyday oil. Snake oil is for special occasions.
So is that just like... I'll be right back. I need to check something.
Whatever it is you're trying...
Do I just have a straight up murder button?
You consider cutting the little guy up, but you can't think of a good reason to do so. Besides, he might be useful later on.
Okay, that's...
You rub your hands all over yourself like a showgirl. You think
What?
about an alternative career, should the
Okay.
need arise.
Strike 2? But that's interesting.
You just rub your hands all
You
over
give
yourself and
yourself
think,
the once
I
over.
could be a pretty
You're
good
still
stripper.
alive and relatively good looking. All things considered, it could be much worse. You consider
I get the-
flogging the flagon,
What?
but it's
Oh,
just not
dear.
the right time.
This guy is really horny.
Yeah.
You aren't crazy. Try talking to someone else. You rub your hands all over yourself like a
You
showgirl.
rub your
You
hands.
think about an alternative career should the need arise.
Well, what are you gonna do now?
You consider roughing the little guy up,
No.
but you can't think of a good reason to do so. Besides, he might be useful later on.
Like, the amount of misogyny this game has managed to pull out without having any women yet is really impressive.
I at least get the sense
This
that
young
maybe the
man is
protagonist
vigorously
isn't meant to
hammering
be
away at a
likable.
pair of
It's hard to
horseshoes.
tell, though.
He looks like a decent chap. This guard is fat. You don't think he could chase off a pickpocket, let alone solve any real crimes.
He doesn't even look that fat.
Does anybody not have a huge menu when I talk to him?
Good day, sir.
Oh, wow.
Good day, sir.
Hello there.
Ask about wheels.
They take me where I need to go. I made the chair myself.
Oh, I was not aware you were in a wheelchair. I thought you were just standing behind something.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, there's an execution taking place soon. I want to finish these shoes before I head down.
Just take it in, like... Wow. That's a portrait.
My name is Niels. I'm the assistant and farrier to the blacksmith.
The puppet mouth makes it more unsettling.
Yeah.
Take care, stranger.
Well... That was weird.
From the looks on his arms and the hammer in his hands, he looks like he'd be able to perform some minor dental work on your fronts, as well as amateur plastic surgery in your face if you attempted to touch him.
Okay.
Kill, pillage, and destroy. That's all you think about, isn't it?
No, all I think about is
You
this.
rub your hands all over yourself like a showgirl.
The
You think about
rolling
an
R really
alternative
makes
career
that.
Yeah.
should the need arise.
That better be a
he's
like
rubbing
hint.
his hands all over himself in front of this guy now.
That better be a hint for an
It's the
upcoming puzzle.
sigil for the sheriff's
I hope
office.
so.
If you're lucky and smart, you won't spend too much time in there.
Maybe it gets all Final Fantasy VII later.
Well, that's a bright and sparkly sign. You deduce that this must be the magic shop.
Of course.
Now, this really is your kind of place. Mysterious, abstruse, and very pentagramish. You reside in the local dealership of magic and conjuring. You can't fail to notice the thin, bearded stranger sitting across the way.
He
It's a
really
pewter
notices
dragon.
people's
You doubt,
bodies.
though, that
Yeah.
this guy bought this one at a tourist shop by the beaches or in a comic store.
In the old comic store.
Alas, poor Yorick, I didn't know him well, but I bet he was an arsehole because his damn skull is on this dude's shelf.
Okay, we're really breaking a lot.
You see a collection of tomes on the bookshelf. This man obviously likes his reading.
I mean, it's a shop. Maybe it just sells books.
We're breaking the fourth
And it's
wall.
like
we're
five
breaking
books.
To
the
the crystal
character.
wall. You see a wimpy dude with black hair showing his arse cheeks
What?
to some chick with blonde hair. You notice a dead dragon in the background and find the whole thing extremely odd.
So that's clearly a reference, but I have no idea to what.
I don't know, but like,
You assume it goes to his living quarters, but you're not going back there
I'm getting a
without
real
adult
bad vibe off
supervision.
half of this.
Me too. I can't explain it exactly, but I'm getting the same vibe.
Yep. 1 second. Hello, I can't talk right now. Okay. Yep.
These look like comfortable chairs, in front of a fire in pentagram. You think your old friend, RJ Dio, would love this.
Why any of these references?
The sigil is probably his trademark logo or something. He seems to have a penchant for the star-shaped symbols. There's some kind of hanging herb. What kind of creepy magic shop would it be without them? What kind
I'm
of
amazed
creepy
you didn't
magic
make a
shop
weed joke.
would it be without them? It's a horn, and it's on fire. You could call it a torch, but it's a horn, and it's on fire. And it's the most awesome damn thing you ever see.
It's very easily impressed.
You
too.
see a tall, thin, bearded man behind the counter. Just talk to him.
I can hear a lot of the room these voice lines were recorded in.
Yeah.
It's got a very USB microphone kind of sound.
Ahoy!
Ahoy. Well, let's see, are we?
Okay, I ship it.
Well, it's drifted some way.
How insightful. Allow me to quote that in my book of Who Cares.
Ah!
Now, young man, is there something I might help you with?
Oh, what is he wearing? This is like a skin-tight cape?
Yeah. Yeah, a bodysuit with like a big collar, a big Doctor Strange outfit.
My name? Well, you may call me Prospero. I make it most of the town calls me Mr. Magic. It amuses them.
I make it?
Magic? Well, that's quite a discussion. Perhaps we can converse about it when we have more time.
I mean, I'm not doing anything.
There's an execution coming soon, and we'd better not be late. Rayford gets into quite a tizzy about these things. Goodbye.
So I can't, like, look at your wares or anything like that?
You
The
don't
store
want
is
to
just
do
in
that.
browsing.
You don't know what he is capable of. Kill, pillage, and destroy.
Okay, that's just a generic one. So,
You rub your hands all over yourself like a showgirl.
I
You
mean,
think about an alternative career should the need arise.
like, I'm getting such a bad vibe from this. I guess the responsible thing to do is keep playing until, like, there's an actual woman and see how bad that dialogue is.
I wonder why showgirl is capitalized.
You can't go up these stairs into Prospero's personal quarters.
Why not?
Do they mean like a character from the movie Showgirls?
I guess. Oh, and Fret will get these.
You want a wicked scepter, wicked bad.
Not just, like...
You can't go grabbing these things now. You're pretty sure you have to buy them, which you don't plan to do.
I mean, you do have money.
This is a very confusing internal monologue. I totally want this thing, but you don't want to buy it. Or you don't want to just take it.
It does, if nothing else, have, like, if it weren't so skeezy, a lot of the oddness of the internal monologue does remind me of this era of adventure game.
Mm-hmm. I gotta poke doors, I guess.
You'd knock on the door, but you really have no desire to be polite.
Like, be consistent is all I ask.
It's a door, dumbass.
This guy has got some decisiveness issues.
Yeah, and I can't do anything with that door, apparently.
Is this path a real path or oh, it's a background path.
Mm-hmm.
It's a well. Not much to see here. At least from up here.
No. No.
You don't want to fuss with the well right now. You don't need water. And frankly, right now, you don't need trouble.
I mean...
Guess it's a private well?
I have no, like, agenda, is the thing.
Yeah, we don't know who you are or what your deal is yet, do we?
Hang on.
She appears to be busy at the moment.
Oh, hello, my lord.
Oh, well, hello.
I must be on my way now. Take care.
Okay. That was a lot less skis than I was expecting.
It looks like they're getting ready for the execution, but it's not quite time yet. I suggest you explore more of the town. You should probably also talk to more people.
Who are you talking to?
That's what I would do. But I'm not you. Sadly, I'm just a disembodied voice.
I thought that was the main character.
Me too. Anyway, I'm gonna stop playing this now, but one last thing first.
You rub your hands all over yourself like a showgirl. You think about an alternative career should the need arise.
It's nice that they give the execution stage a nice polishing before. They want it to be nice for everybody.
Oh, what's all this?
Oh. Wait, you have 3 kinds of walk?
I can walk, I can
sneak.
I can
sprint.
Skedaddle around. I got an inventory with... What is this?
A dress? Oh no,
this is
a
cloth
tunic.
armor. In reality, though, it's just clothing, so it doesn't stop any damage getting through.
Well.
It looks a lot more like a dress.
Can't unequip it. I've also got a...
It's a decent sword. Better because it was free. You stole it. You are carrying some food rations which are useful for staying alive. They're made out of dried...
Okay. What is all this? Okay, so yeah,
oh wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Very King's Quest in that sense. Oh,
there's more mechanics
you don't
to this
have any
than
magical
than I thought there would be. I like the menu.
But like I get this really creepy vibe off this game, and like I just want to cut my losses and check who developed it. Honestly.
Oh, fair.
Because it really... It has this sort of vibe where it's like, I don't know if I should be supporting the person who made this.
It might be that they're trying to make the main character come across that way, but it's always hard to tell.
Of being infamous quests, which, okay. Seems to have done some various other adventure games. But, next we have Quest Run, which looks like a bad JRPG. And it is running in Windows, so let me... Go. And also, here we go. Okay, this looks...
I see it on Discord, but not Twitch yet.
Is that the Armor Games logo?
This music! What is this?
Good question.
Okay, yeah, it's on Twitch, just delayed. Oh, but it appears to be the wrong size on Twitch.
Oh, is it? Let me see if I can fix that. I mean,
what's with this trap beat?
I don't know. Oh, that is cut off somewhat. There we go.
Against a bunch of unionized peasants.
More Goblin raiding party.
Lean.
I am pro-union, so... Okay.
What does being unionized even mean in a feudalist context?
I don't know.
All the peasants in the area are already kind of united as a workforce.
So this is just doing its own thing. Oh, I can switch them around, but I can't.
This music.
What is the point in doing that? You're just like dead weight up there, what the heck? Are you like a healer, or? Goblin. This is bad.
This is trying to be like one of those mobile auto battle games where you have minimal interaction, but like a full thing. Because that's what the world needed, more Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
Thanks to today's sponsor.
There's such a thing.
Raid Shadow Legends. It almost feels like you're playing a real game.
These are leveling up, I guess. This is garbage?
The Qs are striking out.
Like, this is speed up at least, right?
You could get more appropriate music off like freesound.org.
Yeah. Increase the chance of getting a nice gift from the gnome.
Will the Goblin just politely wait if your last person is dead?
That was not good. That was not good at all.
Was that a new record?
It might be, but like, I don't see how that could go anywhere worth looking at. Like, that's just really showing you right away what it is, and what it is nothing. And now for Quantum Break, which I have high hopes for, because I had to, like, uninstall half my hard drive to fit it.
Hopefully so. Hopefully it's good, I mean.
I don't expect it to be a good game, by any stretch of the imagination. I just expect it to be entertaining.
Oh, well, I'll see, anyway.
And this is hopefully up there all fine?
Not seeing it on Twitch yet, but there seems to be a large delay today.
Yep. Got a bunch of logos on my end. Guess the title screen. And that is not giving me what I want to see. That looks pretty centered.
Oh yeah, see it there.
Here you go in real time.
Thank you.
Well, let's see what we got.
Oh, this is the one where everyone's Neil Patrick Harris, right?
Yeah. I honestly always kind of want to crank brightness all the way up with everything, because, like...
It's hard to trust the gamma test.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was too high.
Maybe a little. But it's too late now. I think. Nope, right it is. I also hate difficulty settings that don't like really explain what they're really doing and try to give you some kind of vague tooltip. Like normal, this is probably okay.
I like normal games.
Easy if you want things to be easier. If you're lucky and it's not like insulting
the number
you.
one killer is time. It destroys us all. This is what you need to know. Time broke. A growing fracture leading to the end of time. We went after a device that could fix it. Things turned ugly. Paul Stream was there to stop us. He has superpowers.
Jack.
Him and me both. We failed.
Jack.
And of course, time travel was involved.
Jack.
Going too fast for you? Okay. What do you want to cover first? You tell me.
Let's start at the beginning.
So
when you first arrived at Riverport University.
Yeah, last night we were talking about this while I was trying to install it and looking at trailers.
I came back home to see my best
and
friend, Paul Serene. He wanted to show me what he'd been working on. My brother Will was a scientist. He was also
try to pay
involved.
attention to this.
Paul said it was world-changing. He was right.
Whoa! Come on! Watch where you're going, man! Fuck off! Get out
Our protagonist needs to speak up in his inner monologue. But it really does seem like they just had this Neil Patrick Harris slider.
Here we are.
And for every character, they cranked it up to at least 25%.
Hey, thanks for the ride.
And then for the main
No
character, it's like
problem.
75 or 80.
Mhm.
It's a lot
You've
of
been
grain.
away for 6 years.
Paul and I had kept in touch, but
It might be the gamma.
Will, not so much.
How did it
This
make you feel?
definitely looks like
I
a
was
lot
just
of
happy
gamma.
to see
Yeah.
Paul.
Well, can I really not change that now?
Did you check display?
Not seeing display.
Up at the top?
Oh, up there. Okay. Yeah, let's.
Low res too.
Mhm.
I assume it's brightness.
Probably brightness, yes. Okay, yeah, let me turn that back down to something a little bit more reasonable. Okay. I've seen a lot of games where it's just like going nuts with that. Okay, that's much better.
Oh, that looks quite a bit better.
But it's still like this weird grainy quality.
It might be because it's running at 720p.
I think it's an aesthetic choice, honestly, to like try to make it look like film grain. So hey there.
Rough night, huh?
It's for it's just whatever's doesn't even matter anymore. Yeah.
Excellent. Also, while I mess with options, was there a subtitle option in here? Because like,
Disable copyrighted music. That's the age we live in.
huh, weird. So that reminds me. Turns out the one game I had muted was actually Lumino City.
Oh.
Wouldn't have figured. Nope.
I guess
Maybe
I should
under
go find
display
Paul.
again?
Maybe. Oh, there we go. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Like, please, on by default every game, because like, your characters mumble so much more than you seem to realize when you're recording these things. It's like they never take in the sound effects and music they're gonna have blaring while you're.
Paul told me to meet him at the physics building.
What is this map?
This map is low texture settings. And I think they didn't account for that.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt he's out here. We better head into the campus.
Narrative objects.
I really wish subtitles in games were like more dynamic, such that they
What
were
is this?
spelling out what the characters were saying as they say them, because
Hmm.
I find that subtitles on
Mhm.
hurts the pacing because I'm always reading it almost instantly and then just waiting for the dialogue to actually finish, you know?
Yeah. Is that somebody following?
Ah, yes, schizovism. Thank you for the follow.
Indeed.
Paul.
Jack.
Just got to the campus. Where are you?
God, it's good to hear your voice. When you hit the courtyard, look right into this fancy modern physics building with the lights on. I'll meet you inside there. I am so looking forward to this, man.
You still haven't told me what this is.
I know. See you soon.
Why 4 a.m.? Why not wait till morning? Paul had always been a showman.
Hey, do you know where the physics building is?
You mean the big-ass metallic turtle behind me? Hard to miss, man.
Thanks.
Well, we got some voice acting in this game, at least.
Babe, can we go home yet?
It's like his name was College Boyfriend.
Bobby Radford here on the tail end of the night shift. How you doing, Riverport? Burning the midnight oil? Just waking up? You getting ready for bed?
There's nobody left to convince.
No.
These default texture settings, I know they could be turned up higher, but maybe they should prioritize the text a little more.
Yep. Conserve the library, though.
Paul had always been hungry for success. Driven. He made it onto a lot of those top young professionals lists. And now he was coordinating some huge project at the university. It's a big deal for him.
Hey, protest's over. At home.
Not why I'm here, Chief. Holster that safety whistle.
Prick.
Everyone's so rude at this university.
Where's your uniform?
Excuse me.
Come on. I've been in shit enough to smell at security.
You sure this is somewhere that you want to be sniffing around?
Was that supposed to be a threat? Because that's adorable.
Just walk away.
I mean, it's true. He's not doing a great job being like, hello, yes, I am fellow college student.
Are those? Okay, no, that's.
Not exactly modest, are we, Paul?
Paul Serene.
You made a long trip just to see a research project?
Well, reading between the lines, Paul was under a lot of pressure.
Is that
He
unusual?
needed a friend. I wanted to help him any way I could.
Son of a bitch.
Jack Joyce. In the flesh.
Our main character has a video game name. Excellent.
Shaking money bags.
Oh, hang on. I need to see the Stone Crow tour dates. Turn around again. Let me. Okay, I got.
6 years.
I need a better angle than this. Come
I'm
on.
starting to think you'd never come back.
Yeah, me too.
Come on. This way. We're going
Yep, I gotta look
upstairs
at
to the
things
project
first.
lab.
I've
How
already
was the
seen.
flight?
First class. Thank you for that. It's a step up from our van trip to Utah.
I missed that van.
I'm guessing that Will's not making
Anybody
us.
want some?
He doesn't know we're here.
I knew Paul had asked
Sizzle?
my brother Will to consult on his
Maybe.
project. Will was all the family I had, but
These
it
textures,
was
though.
difficult.
In here, Jack. Going up.
There's more to this than you're letting on. Is it about my brother?
Still worry about him, huh?
He just gestures
Will
at the
did
camera.
something wrong, then
Jack, man. Let me tell you about this for a reason. This project we've been working on is going to change the entire world.
This gives it more of a stage play
I
vibe.
smell one of your long-winded presentations on the horizon.
I would never. Oh, look. A perfectly placed presentation to illustrate the project. Now, who put that there?
Oh, shocking.
Okay. Enough joking. The lab's this way, Jack. Come on.
We'll get to your lab.
I want to see your presentation. I know you love this stuff. Come on, man. Dazzle me.
Well, if you insist.
Smoky in here?
Progress.
Oh, I appreciate how it's actually what's on the projector that's in like the volumetric thing.
Over time, we have cured life-threatening illnesses. Explore the world.
Oh, good. Going into marketing spiel mode.
Don't ruin my flow. But there is one element which denies us true progress. Time itself. Now, I'm not a scientist, but here's how it's being explained to me.
If you take the hand on the
We've
clock
known
and you
that
push it
in
in the other
theory,
direction, you go
a
backwards.
rotating black hole creates a deformation in space-time, potentially allowing travel through both space and time. Years ago, William Joyce, your brother, posited the existence of chronon particles, now known as Meyer-Joyce particles, which fill an all-encompassing field, enabling the constant and steady progression of time. Here at Project Promenade, we have combined both these theories to discover a way to manipulate that field.
High time.
The results are staggering. There's more, but that's enough of a primer for now.
You really
Alright,
set up this whole
let's do
slide
this.
projector thing just for that? Like,
So this is about quantum physics. Paul, you know my brother spent years stuck down that rabbit hole. Is that why you brought Will on as a consultant?
When Dr. Kim passed away, your brother was the obvious choice to bring in to replace him.
Is
The
that a
city
window?
changed.
I guess.
Paul changed. Didn't feel right being back.
It was your hometown. In 6 years, you never felt any desire to return?
There was always more keeping me away.
I mean, the world building in this is pretty nice.
I need to change some graphics things. This is getting ridiculous.
It is very blurry.
Let's see. That would be texture
resolution at
Let's
least.
maybe not be low. Let's try medium. Okay, that's...
Oh, that's significantly better.
Yeah. And it's running fine. I don't know why it defaulted that low. Holy cow. Now I can finally see this tour date. Okay,
Welcome to Project Promenade.
let me read your shirt. Stop, stop, come back.
Oh, shit. You guys must have some budget. What is all this?
The future,
Get
Jack.
my camera.
You are looking at the biggest
Okay,
discovery
hang on.
of our time.
I want to see it.
It's impressive, but Will's the scientist. What do you
The
need me
something
for?
balanced
There's a
tour.
reason we're doing this at 4 a.m., Jack. I need someone I can trust. I need you to help me convince Will.
Yeah, I had a hunch.
When your brother found out the scope of what we were building here, he...
Almost ready.
You know Will.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta get something from my desk.
Please
Will
stop. Stand
overreacted.
still.
Scared off the investors, ranting about miscalculations, dangers.
Oh, stand back up.
All with no evidence. It works, but they're gonna cut our
Thanks,
funding if I
Ram.
don't prove it.
You always did drag me to these situations.
Me drag you. One word, Utah.
Haha. All right. Touche.
And from what I hear, you've attracted plenty of trouble without me these past few years.
Well, apparently it's my forte.
Blah, blah, blah.
I see the concept of personal space is still foreign to you.
Hey,
What made you say that? Just the fact that, like...
I appreciate that they actually comment on you, like interacting with stuff.
You know asking for help is not easy for me.
Okay.
I am in deep trouble.
March 29th, New York, New Jersey. Okay.
You see, the tests I have to run here are not
March 22nd,
strictly
Harvard.
speaking legal.
Nice.
Witness the
You're
stepchildren
the
of
only
the
one I can
elder
trust.
Oh,
god.
this is the 2016 tour.
Whatever Will did, I want to make it right.
I missed all these already.
I love my older brother, but he didn't make it easy.
But I do appreciate that's natural
It's
texture on
already
there. That you can
essentially
actually...
set up.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it, but you're the one I want to do this with. Jack, thank you. I knew I could count on you.
Okay, so now what do you need me to do? Put on a, like, big suit and push a thing into a thing?
Yeah, that seems like this is basically the setup we're going for.
Mm-hmm. It's so nice being able to actually read everything now.
The possibility of a resonance cascade is extremely unlikely, at least.
That's good.
I need you to push the lever over there, labeled Chronon Conduit. That'll activate the core.
I thought we
I'll
renamed them to
diagnostics
like
make sure it remains
Myers Parker particles or whatever.
They probably weren't going to like reprint all the machine labels after
That's fair.
the marketing happened.
Activating the hell out of that core. Oh. Should I have not done that?
Chronon Conduit initiating.
Okay, cool.
Are you sure it's supposed to do that?
What was that? The core replicates the effects of a rotating micro black hole, so activating it can be a bit intense.
That's totally a
Black
safe
hole.
thing to do on Earth.
What exactly are you testing here?
You're about to find out. This way. We've got to
It's
raise
not like
the
it's
corridor.
gonna, you know, start
Just like old
sucking
times,
in
eh?
local matter
Slightly
and
illegal, moderately reckless.
collapsing.
I mean, isn't this what they were doing
raised
in
some hell
the
with Paul in the past. I could tell this was
I
different.
forget what it was called.
Still, I didn't understand how massive
That
the
particle
far-reaching
accelerator
consequences
everyone
were
talked
supposed to
about
be.
that Gordon Freeman worked
couldn't.
at. Not the
I knew
video game one, but the guy who looks like him.
Played it cool,
Hadron Collider?
but I could tell he was nervous.
Yeah.
We're really doing this, Jack. It's gonna be amazing.
Is this a ride? Can we get in there and like spin around? Did I read this thing? Well, did I glance at this thing, I should say. Alright, sorry, Joyce. That's the last name we got here. Whoa, you're leaving some trails there, dude.
I think it's doing temporal anti-aliasing, but the
You need this to activate the corridor.
resolution is so low that it's weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess around with the graphics because this is getting really distracting.
Just turn them all up, I guess.
Okay,
And lock to 30 frames per second is on, which can't be helping.
so let's try medium. That should be a thing. I don't know why default is so low. Okay, now you're hopefully not gonna like. Now you're still gonna be kind of weird. Also, this is one of those games where like your character can't just walk. Like you start walking and then you speed up, and then you like. It's like you're drunk and you're staggering all over, you know?
Huh. Actually, it looks really choppy now. Is it on your end?
We need to
No, it's
turn
fine
the
on my
keys
end.
at the same time to activate. Security precautions.
As I continue to mess with things.
I mean, if it's fine on your end, it doesn't bother me.
Ready?
It's like we're launching a nuke. Wait, we're not launching a nuke, right?
One way to find out.
What?
3, 2, 1.
God damn, Paul. What is this?
The corridor. The passenger enters one end, travels around the loop, exits the other, and arrives at the predetermined time and the physical location where the machine is situated in that time.
Passenger. Wait. This is a corridor for... You're actually going inside that thing? In the machine, through time. It's a fucking time machine.
I'm going to be the first, Jack. And you're my witness.
This is
He's still
crazy.
leaving trails.
And this can't be safe. What happens when...
Our team has already proved it works in the trial phase. It is ready. We've passed every test, every inspection. We're about to make history, Jack.
And I don't know if that's just
All you
game
have to
being
do
like
is hit that switch.
weird with its default settings, or that's like a special effect because we're near timey-wimey stuff.
I think it was doing that when you were outside, too.
just walk up. Yeah, I can read just fine. You're gonna stop that. Well, then. Okay, so we get in this. He's gonna like stand there and.
Oh, he's going in it. You need to press the button.
It's time.
Okay, fine.
This is a lot to take in. 2 minutes to the past.
Remember this moment.
Oh, right, you don't need to go in because you would have already gone in.
High five. Hug. Kiss.
Paul, what? How?
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Stay calm, Jack.
Stay calm. There's two of you. You just fucking multiplied.
This is exactly what was supposed to happen. That's 2 minutes in the future.
Me, a future
Your
version
evil
of me
future
from
self.
We did it.
Kiss.
Fucking incredible. I mean, just disasters before they happen.
Imagine the
Cure
implications
diseases
if you
before they
warn
spread.
people about disasters
I just
before
had
they
this
happen.
conversation.
Cure diseases
Still
before they
sounds good
spread.
second time.
Why are you
Now go
not,
into the
like,
machine.
Jesus
waiting for
Christ.
yourself to finish talk before you talk?
Yeah. Yes. It's all a
course.
big loop, Jack.
Wait, Paul, what are you doing?
I need to enter the machine and travel back to the moment I exited the machine in order to, well, be here. There is no what if.
And
I'm
what
here.
if you
It's
don't?
already happened. You saw
It looks
it,
like the
Jack.
dialogue got out of sync.
It really does.
Oh, that's impossible. That's
There's no
literally
time to stop
impossible.
now.
I mean, I can't even.
We need to test the other direction. Set the machine to 5 minutes to the future.
Okay. And then just like kill time for 5 minutes?
What are you doing? Oh no. Jack. Will? You have to help me with this. We have to shut this thing down now.
So he's got like the Neil Patrick Harris slider set at like
We can't shut it down.
60%.
Paul's still in there.
Shut
Will,
up!
Look
Shut
at me.
up!
Look at me. Put the gun down and we can talk. Okay?
No, there's no time.
You're not thinking straight. Put the gun down. Jesus Christ, Will.
Time is going to end. Jack, you have to trust me.
Or what?
I mean, I think if I invite my friend over to play with my time machine, and then my friend walked out of nowhere saying the time machine's bad, I would trust my friend. Like,
Oh God! No!
well, I know it's just the brother, I guess. So it's still, people don't joke around to that sort of thing. And now we're stuck in an eternal 12, 12, 12, 12, 12.
This game is Quantum Break.
You okay?
I think so.
Yeah, I actually quite like the presentation so far, even if on a technical level it's a bit jank so far.
Okay.
Also, this
If
game
it's
is
you,
like
Will's words in
70
my
gigs.
Time is going to end.
Oh. It seems fine.
This shouldn't be happening.
What the fuck is this?
Stable. It should have worked.
You broke?
It should have worked.
Time.
Really
Check
cool
this out.
visuals. Look at the core. I'm curious to see the middle.
Is this really happening?
Let me just get like a better vantage point. You got right with you. Probably should do something with that. That doesn't look very up to code.
What the hell?
Yeah, there we go. Ooh, nice and
This
floating.
is crazy. Is this permanent?
Just, Control Alt Delete. Ooh, I can push stuff around. That's neat. Come with me. You're going on a magical journey. Chair here. Yeah, that's fair. That's fun. That little bit just going wait. So, you okay there, buddy? So I just, hit undo over here, or what? Like, for real, I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
Well, not just walking around in a circle.
Are you sure? Like, I'm not seeing any big interaction pop-ups or anything. That door is... Oh,
You can't walk... Yeah, it's open.
Okay, that's closed for some reason. Oh, here we go. Hey.
Well...
Jack. Hey, Will. Stay.
What have we done? She warned me. I knew she was right. All this time. I warned Paul. This could all have been avoided.
Yeah, probably.
Too late.
I mean... Oh. Now I guess we should, deal with that. Just, get that chair out of the way.
Come on. It's jammed. This wasn't supposed to happen. The figure's all...
Stutter. Come on upstairs.
This university's got some hardcore security.
Jack! There's no other way out. I'm going through the machine.
Oh, wait, no!
Jack!
I mean... It doesn't seem very wise.
I mean, if this happened, I think my first instinct would be to try to go back in time, personally.
Well, I mean, it's a little exploded.
Well, you just go back to before time exploded.
But there was no way to help him. I didn't know where he'd end up.
I mean, presumably if you build a time machine and someone doesn't tell you to stop, then it's fine.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Hurry! This way!
Wait, which way? Where I'm going? Slide one in there behind you.
Oh, it's a game where you don't have a fixed collision box.
Jack, your hands.
Gotta keep moving.
No!
Oh, come on. If you're gonna do that sort of thing, do it Matrix style and, like, pluck the bullets out of the air.
It might be dangerous because they're, like, still moving at bullet speed, right?
That's a fair point.
Like, in the Matrix, it wasn't time he was controlling, it was physical space, arguably.
That was the first time my power started to manifest. An out-of-control burst of energy that saved Will.
Jack, your proximity to the pulse, it must have altered your relation to the chrono.
Will, what I just did back there. What the hell is happening?
That's what I'm telling you.
Not in the right language.
You have magical time hands.
Explosion make time go bad. If time is an egg, then that egg is fucking broken. The time egg is fucked.
What? Why is there an egg in this?
There's a fracture in time. It's breaking
Legitimately
down,
use that dialogue exchange.
leading to the end of time, and door.
What?
Locked. They cut my security clearance. Ah!
I also love these dialogue exchanges where you
Stand
just, like, face away.
Open.
HQ, securing the
Will,
server room. Over.
more of them. Hide. They're coming.
Oh, wait, now it's back.
Oh, welcome back. You can hear me, right?
Paul about this.
Okay, yeah. I lost for a bit there.
I tried to make you listen to me. By shoving a gun in my face? Yes, a gun. The universal symbol for shut the fuck up and listen to me.
Sound logic is always you.
This one is basically a cutscene.
This doesn't make any sense. How? Why are
Oh,
you?
this game's telling you can press W to move now.
Well, I mean, it does make sense to do that in what looks like a cutscene.
That's fair.
Do you even?
But like, I'm not holding down W right now, so it's like. His face is just so weird looking.
You have no context for any of this, Jack. You weren't here. A lot happens in 6 years.
As far as like the whole AAA movie game thing goes, this isn't bad.
They're trying to kill us,
Like-
Will. It's pretty goddamn personal.
I think if I went back in time to warn people about a time break thing, I'd like make myself a little cyborg eye first, even if it was just like a prosthetic, so they take me seriously. Because if you just say I'm from the future, they're like, yeah, right.
Fracturing time is only gonna get worse. We have to stop this before it's too late.
How?
It's a weird little
First,
jog I
we to
have,
get
I
to my
swear.
car. You're better at the door thing.
I guess the problem is it's that we're just kind of used to like video game tanky movement, so
Target's armed. Opening fire.
I don't know what else he can really do.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm start murdering people.
Jesus.
Yeah, too.
Will, stand down.
We're down to gun, Joyce.
Goodbye, chair.
Stop fucking shooting at us. God damn it.
Duck here until the screen stops being red. Then I shoot this guy in the face. Or the,
I like the fact he's actually flinching when you shoot.
there we go.
Will, are you okay?
Fortunately, I have infinite ammo.
So. Jack, that was.
Oh yeah, you do.
I know. This is way out of hand.
I'd used a gun before. I'd been in a couple tough spots. Never had an army of pro gunmen chase me.
It's so weird when you're like this cinematic and corpses appear.
They're doing a pretty decent job of, like, for being a series of video game cliches, like science experiment gone wrong, flashback narrative. I've seen that set up much worse than this game does it.
Also, I do appreciate like that little bit of context. That, like, I have used guns before. This is my first time.
Not again.
Like,
Come on, come on, come on.
Take him down. Watch out.
These guys are wearing money.
What the hell is Monarch firing? You tell me. Hey, for once, this is my fault.
oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
Insights. Ooh, optional content.
Stuff to read.
This is not good. There's the. Wait. It's coming down. Hide.
Not again.
This doesn't look like it would be effective cover. But apparently it stops bullets.
What the hell is Monarch firing at us?
You tell me.
Hey, this is my fault.
So I'm assuming this is going to turn into Max Payne imminently.
Okay, so I do not have a melee attack. That's good to know. Or if I do, I don't know what it's mapped to.
This is not good. Wait. It's coming down. Hi.
This is good cover, apparently. Oops, it was.
Oh no! I mean, you could always just get to cover.
Freeze time.
And not use the pistol.
Pistol has infinite ammo. And it's really like throw headshot, isn't it?
I mean, they're wearing flak jackets.
Still. You.
Or are they?
It'd be like cute. So cover is not like the sticky cover I'm used to in this. Okay. Okay, I'm done reading the thing. Let's. I can't do that. That's not fair. He did. That was kind of dramatic.
Time's acting up again. Did you hear that?
I need a sizzle after
they know
that.
our names. They knew we'd be here.
Physics chairs.
The elevator. It's the only way out.
Excuse me, there's physics chairs. Oh, think it over.
Jack.
Okay, this
in
one?
here.
Yeah, sorry.
We can't go to your car. Monarch could be expecting that.
We have to, Jack. It's important. To fix the fracture. We need to get to my car.
Okay, just walk me through this, Will. Okay, time's broken.
Got a time crowbar in the trunk, you see.
But now you're saying we could fix it?
In theory. I built something for such an event years ago.
Oh, okay. He does have a time crowbar in his car.
A countermeasure. What? Okay.
Did I lose
What
you again?
happened? Maybe the door's still open. Let me try.
I'll use my impressive door power.
You do seem to be the master of unlocking.
Let me try, I say, and then I just push the button.
Will? Crap. Frozen again.
Q, you say?
Somehow I could focus and unfreeze Will. Even if the world was still frozen.
Stunner. She was right. About the fracture.
So do I
About
just,
all of us.
Okay, I just actually, like... That's nice. I like that. Yoink. Yoink. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, they actually have orders. This is actually, like, worth reading a
Don't
little
want to
bit.
be here when the stutter collapses.
I mean, they didn't really try to apprehend. They just kind of came in
No.
guns blazing. Oh, you're in order, guys. This is a funky desk, too. Kinda dig it. Anyway, where are we? Oh. American Science and Sportiped.
We don't know how
Okay.
long this
And
will
what?
last. Let's go.
Sportiped? Excuse me, I do
Where's
this
your
though.
car?
This way.
Yoink. Yoink.
Just take everyone's gun.
Yoink. It's automatic too, because it's one that I'm using. They're just ammo pickups now.
This is probably going to telegraph to security exactly what your powers are.
Look at this. She's terrified.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna get her moving. She's not unfreezing. It worked on you. Why isn't it working on the others?
I don't know. It may have to do with chronon exposure.
Well,
look at them all. It's a goddamn invasion. What are they doing?
Just,
I appreciate that they answer that question by letting you try.
Yoink. That's not gonna get old. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Got your gun, got your gun.
I guess the guns aren't frozen. Time seems to know what is an inanimate object.
Where's that guy before? Gonna kick the head out of this cup. Yoink.
Although that kind of implies he could, like, I don't know, steal their clothes, couldn't you?
Pull everybody's pants down. Yoink. Yoink.
You said you were prepared for this. You knew it was gonna happen.
I wonder if hair counts.
Myth Wilder. It's complicated. I'll explain in the car. Through this door.
Where did you park? Do you have some kind of, like, hand issue, or...
You should go in first.
Or, like, brittle bones or something? Like... Door.
Maybe he just wants you to get shot instead of him.
Yes, but everybody's frozen, so, like, that's not really a concern right now. Well, okay, I guess now it is.
Just collapsed. For now.
Yeah, we leave their notes up here.
Oh no, no. My car. Patrolling the parking lot. Oh god, it's
Okay. Okay, Will. Calm down, okay? I'll take care of this. I'll fight my way through. I'll get the car and I'll bring it around.
Are you sure you can handle this?
No. Are you sure you can fix time?
No.
Then we'll call it even.
Okay, no, they're doing a decent job of rationalizing the video game protagonist thing instead of just like, well, here's a gun. There's guns now.
You need the keys.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jack. Be careful.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
Again, that Neil Patrick Harris slider that was bugging me still. Time vision.
Time vision.
What the hell?
Okay, that's a little.
My powers were growing.
I'm a little less impressed with time vision.
Started to sense things, premonitions, echoes from the past.
Time vision lets you know who's good and who's evil.
They want us to find a car belonging to William Joyce while we're here. Got a plate number? It's coming.
A lot of the other stuff was very well realized in universe, but that's extremely you are playing a video game.
Sure is. There's just ammo everywhere. Wow.
Yeah, like what about being unstuck in time lets you do that?
It's supposed to be
like at least make it so it's trails of where like people have been or something. That would kind of make sense. But nope, it's just assassin mode. It is like so choppy on Discord for me. Chat, is it like looking choppy for you on Twitch? Says it is pretty choppy for them too.
Well, let me mess with graphics things again then.
Maybe it's a streaming issue, and maybe you should just stop staring at me on Discord, and I'll just have to delayed react.
Oh, that would work too. Yeah.
Because it looks more like bandwidth choppy to me than graphics choppy.
That would make sense actually with a game like this. It's kind of a lot. Okay, there we go. You can turn the graphics down to low again.
Where's
so.
your car, Will?
Hopefully better. Just use some more time vision to find this ammo. That's how that works.
You can remember where ammo has been. Ammo leaves a telltale time trail. Okay, looking at it on Twitch, it actually does seem better now, so maybe Discord was just hogging a bunch of it.
That could be. Excuse me. Just gotta. Have fun with this guy.
Oh yeah, it was like SNES Star Fox before, but now it's like silky.
Sorry about that, everybody. So, can I go back and get him now the coast is clear? No, I gotta go all the way out the car myself? Okay. See if I can find the car with time vision. Oh. I can't.
It'd be nice if they rationalized the plot with the fact that, like, you could say that time vision, like, lets you find plot critical stuff because it's, like, stuff you know you will have done.
Mm-hmm.
But they haven't introduced that.
Yeah, they could in a lot of things. I hope
they got it not too late.
Oh, it looks like chat's still on there, just the chat box, like the border is.
Oh yeah, I took
invisible
that
now.
off because it was kind of annoying me.
Oh, what do you know? Right as I said that, they actually do rationalize it that way. Still doesn't explain the ammo, but oh well.
Okay.
Something clicked. I could reach out and stop time in a focused area.
You don't know what you're doing. Will.
I'm gonna grab his gun. It's always fun.
I left Will. I gotta get back to him. Fast. I swear to God, if you hurt him.
Aha.
Control it.
Oh, I can't go with his gun?
I wasn't expecting stops to be something that were player controlled rather than just a cutscene thing, so that's actually pretty nice.
I can just do that at will?
I can do this.
No, Will is doing it. Or Will's the other guy. I ruined that joke.
Probably do it to him. Oh, what did you get? Oh, okay. I like that. Too many games with cover make cover sacred. This clearly does not. My time.
What a terrible waste.
Oh, that's like this. Oh no, I'm out of time bullets. Gotta let it recharge.
You'll have more time later.
I want to go back to the pistol. It's way more accurate than this is.
Change of plans. Screw the car. I need to get to Will.
I'm getting a real vibe off this of what if control but different.
Well, this is like 2016 too, so like.
Oh yeah, they must have been in development at like the same time.
You Jack Joyce.
Where is he? Where's my brother?
Dialogue.
They're taking him to the library. You might still be able to catch them.
Why are you helping me? You're with them.
It's more complicated than. Look, I don't know if you can make it, but you should hurry.
I mean, the real question is why are they all
the first
just
time you saw Beth Wilder.
shoot first, ask questions later?
But definitely not the first time she saw me.
This does take place in the U.S.
I mean, fair.
Will.
Supposed to take William Joyce alive if he doesn't put up a fight.
Please, let me go. I can shut the hell up. Just shut the fuck up, all right? Boss said to take him to the library. Wants to deal with this one first.
It's just actually doing pretty clever things with what it's got.
Will.
Yeah, I agree. This is one I might play on my own if I see it on sale.
Oh, hi. Well, that's fun.
Shit. Oh, shit.
I'm waiting to see the fun thing. I am not stuck in time.
Hitting shift to just like quote time dodge unquote. Is somebody like?
Oh yeah.
You asked for it.
I both like and I'm a little intimidated by this like realistically fragile cover this game has going on.
Oh yeah, really impressive destructiveness.
Okay, take two.
Fuck!
Uh-huh, shot your friend.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Just shooting people, that's a really just effective tactic too. It's just
Gotta move.
What the fuck is going on in there?
Oh, the time bubble also freezes your bullets.
Time to move.
The bandits all have numbers.
Gotta get to the library. That's where they're taking you.
gun? Wanna like be in my inventory now? No? Okay.
Gotta keep moving, Jack.
So is the time dodge something you can do at will?
Yeah, I think it uses the same pool as the stopping thing.
What?
Oh, those aren't like three separate.
You still had no idea that Wilder was helping you?
Time pools
Sure.
on the right.
I should play around with that. Yeah, they are. Okay. So the bottom one is the dodge. The middle one is the stop. The top one is the vision, which you wouldn't think would have a timer on it.
Lights out may come in handy.
Lights are out across the whole damn campus. Somebody cut the power. It's Joyce!
appreciate that it looks like with the verbs they've given you, there's actually a reasonably high skill ceiling to the combat in this, which is something that makes me so bored with most cover shooters, is that once you figure out the combat loop, you can't, like, be good at them, but this seems like a game you could actually get good at.
Yeah. Plus, like, I appreciate that this handles cover in a realistic fashion. It's not just like, here's the magic wall that you can hide behind forever.
Yes, yes.
Oh, hi. Like, I am taking a while to use because I can't just blind fire though. It is kind of funny to just do that. It's fun.
Yeah, I will.
Forbidden soda.
The time vision really disproportionately bothers me, though.
Yeah, same. Okay, I'm trying to like get the hang of the dodge thing, and it seems a little weird. But this is an interesting game. I was really expecting like a bunch more cheese and just talkiness based on trailers and such.
Lights are out across the whole damn campus. Somebody cut the power.
Are you playing this on controller?
No, keyboard and mouse. There was no controller option.
Let's see the
Apparently I can...
follows us. Hey, it's all being taken care of.
Also, have you used the focus time mechanic?
No, I just now caught the little tutorial about that, but as it was fading out, I didn't catch what it was to activate it.
Hold mouse 2 right after doing the time dodge, if I recall.
Huh. Really? So if I just kind of go... Oh. Okay. That's very handy, actually.
I'm going to see what it is soon. Oh, I see it now.
It keeps like changing my guns around on me at random. It's very annoying.
Is it like limited inventory?
It says the like pistol and one other weapon thing, but like right there, it's switching off the pistol to the machine gun, just because it felt like it.
Oh, it wasn't like the mouse wheel getting jiggled or something?
Might have been.
This mouse I've been using for years has a button on it that lets you switch between like a clicky and a free spinny mode on the wheel.
Gotta get to the library.
And I did not realize until I had that how that is a necessary feature that every mouse needs.
Yeah. What's this? What's this?
No time to lose. I gotta get to Will.
Now, where is this special E-gun? There we go. Okay. It's a little weird about picking those up.
Have to reach Will before it's too late.
So, there we go.
Oh, do you have a third inventory slot that you can put an item in?
I have a third inventory slot, but it's for something that hasn't been introduced yet, clearly.
Oh, you can switch the heavy pistol into your pistol slot there, is what I think it was conveying.
Yeah.
Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders. Over.
Will. They took him to the library.
And you went with the regular pistol?
I gotta find a way in. I gotta get to him fast.
Oh, I just am looking at the delay.
Just think about heavy.
There's gotta be another way in. Where did that come from?
Oh. There we go.
Here I
Looks
thought
like
it
I'm
was
not the
gonna
only
be
one
a
with a
quiet
grudge.
night. But it sounds like things are taking a real bad turn down at the anti-monarch protest at Riverport University.
No? Okay. No.
Looks like a way up.
The simple joys of physics objects sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Come on, I don't have time for this. Gotta slow that thing down somehow.
Oh, that's fun. Wasn't expecting puzzles for some reason, but here we are.
Nailed it.
I mean, I'm impressed that games still don't have like a ladder standard at this point in time.
This is Airlift Prime.
A ladder standard?
Like sometimes you click on them, sometimes you just walk into them, sometimes you stick to them, sometimes you can face backwards on them. The first time you find a ladder in any game, you kind of have to like
What the hell is going on around here?
work some stuff out.
Guess it depends on what kind of movement you're going for. Like cinematic games, they all tend to work like this one, and then, you know, the Half-Life system of where it's just a magnet sort of that you can slide up and down is for more arena shooty movement.
HQ, we've got William Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders.
They got him.
Over.
I wonder where the brother is.
The library's ready to blow. Now?
infinite ammo deagle at the infinite ammo deagle is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it was darn effective. Especially next to the, submachine gun where it's like 5 bursts to the head to drop somebody.
Jack, run!
Control. Okay. I'm not sure how that one really works. Like with the whole.
It doesn't seem to have much to do with time, does it?
So I do love a recovering. Also, just gonna shrug off a grenade like that. Oh, I see. For some reason, this college science lab has flaming barrels in it. Well, that makes combat a lot easier.
You're fine. I got a whole new batch of messed up shit I need you to explain.
Can you still shoot out of the time shield?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's very handy.
Is that just like temporary invincibility, basically?
Well, I guess, like, they can walk up and punch me still. You doing okay there, pal? You look a little, Should I come back later?
We have to hurry. Where's my car?
I didn't like the color. Let's get a new one.
What? No, Jack. I need them.
Hold that thought.
Oh, I just got there. Yeah, it looks like you can help him, but...
My briefcase was in that car.
I'll take you shopping. It's a fucking briefcase.
A briefcase that contains something I need in order to stop the fracture.
Oh no, there you
And you
can.
didn't think to spell that out to me before.
I think you did spell it out.
Sorry, I'm quite a bit behind.
Yeah, well, it's not too late to leave you here.
How the hell are you staying alive?
That's part of the messed up shit I need explained. You got any theories about being able to manipulate time?
No.
It's time to come up with one.
There are other people I can watch in low latency mode. Seems to like put it down to like a second, but it never seems to be the case here.
I think they changed their minds.
Okay, now I have a third weapon finally. Honestly, this upgraded pistol is kind of good enough. Like,
I assume you'll fight heavy armor guys soon enough.
probably. So anyway,
We have to get to my briefcase. Then we find Beth Wilder.
but no, he like
Why?
very clearly said,
Who
I
is
got
she?
this like magical
She knows
anti-time
about the
thing
fracture.
in my car
I trust
that
her.
we need to get, and apparently the protagonist just
Well,
forgot.
you trusted somebody.
Like,
Yeah, it seems so.
that feels like maybe there was a
That simple, Jack.
last minute dialogue edit.
You safe.
Safe. Look around you, Will. Does this feel safe to you?
Kind
This
of.
isn't my fault. Beth warned me this would happen. I did everything in my power to stop it.
But you never told me any of this.
I couldn't just...
How long have you known?
We don't have time for this now, Jack. We have to get to that briefcase.
You're still having trouble with doors, huh?
Having these fancy university buildings for a setting is a neat idea. Allows you to
Yeah.
get some architecture you don't usually.
Let's move.
Look, I was
before
really
more
expecting this
of
to be a
them show
hate
up.
play, where I just make fun of this all the time, but I'm actually kind of enjoying this.
Yeah, it seems neat. I would enjoy playing through this. It didn't have like multiplayer, did it?
I'm almost certainly no.
Paul?
Jack, we gotta go.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, Jack.
I don't know, he went back in time and became,
What are you doing?
Only what's
Wesker.
necessary.
Think about this. You don't know what's at stake.
I know exactly what's at stake. That's why I'm here. You believe you can stop what's coming? I'm giving you one chance to change your mind. This path, it's already said it can't be changed. The past, the future, I've seen it. I've lived it. For 17 years.
17 years. It was you, the first experiment.
Come with me and we can see this through.
He was kind of giving off eventual villain energy from the moment you met him.
Now listen, I built a device. I can stop this. I can.
You can't.
It's madness. There's no harm in trying.
There is. That's why I can't risk you opposing me, Will.
Although again,
It
like,
doesn't have to end like this.
when you got a time machine,
just let this
whoever's done the most time travel and is the most freaked out is,
trying.
is the person you trust by default. That's
It took me years to come to terms with what must be done.
basic protocol.
But we don't have years.
Wait.
Trigger. I never wanted this.
See, this is the sort of thing I was expecting out of this game. Just this very, like, 24 action, betrayal, just whatever garbage.
Oh, I take it you haven't watched 24 then. This is like so many tiers above the writing. I remember
Well,
that
fair.
happening.
I guess I'll hit a button. So now the question is, because that was definitely a good taste of this. Stop here and play something else, or just keep going with this for the night?
I would like to go make some food at some point, so maybe, I'm kind of tempted to, if you want to keep going, you don't need,
My name is Paul Serene.
need to do that necessarily.
I founded Monarch Solutions.
But I'd
17
definitely be
years
on
ago
later in
with
general.
a very
Okay.
clear purpose. There are those who would question my actions.
Act 1 is over now, you're on Junction 1.
I'm recording this as a final statement of vindication, a testimony of how things came to be.
Like, again, I'm really pleasantly surprised by this one. I was
I've always
expecting
been
hot
devoted to
garbage.
my mission.
It looked pretty trashy from the trailer.
Never deterred from my goal, no matter the sacrifice. Because I've seen where this leads. I've seen where it all ends.
We have a problem. No word from Jack Joyce's
Hey, it's that
transport.
guy.
It should have arrived here by now. We may have a traitor on the inside.
From, The Wire and something else.
You're due for your treatment. I'll find who's behind this.
Find Jack. That's our priority. Get your best man on it.
There's more. As you know, Jack's level of interference led to unexpected complications. Witnesses from the university will transport it here. You need to take a look.
So I guess it's also less. There's a Neopathic Terror slider and just all
can't
the
afford any further obstacles
screenshots to show you and your brother where it's cranked up pretty high.
Yeah, that gave a little bit of a misdirection of that.
Remove any loose ends.
Huh.
But if those witnesses disappear, the
public
this I was
will
not
start
expecting.
asking questions, potentially turn on Monarch.
Oh, I'm waiting to
Alternatively,
find
I
out.
could mount a broad PR strategy, get the city on our side.
All clear, sir.
But that leaves us with
The loose ends.
precisely. The choice is yours, but keep in mind.
Oh, neato. Multiple
the number
narrators.
view your decision as a unified strategy moving forward.
So this definitely has my interest peaked now, but you are right. It is 9 your time and midnight mine. So I don't know. There's something to be said for making this a brief stream tonight and actually eating. Maybe
Yeah.
doing something later tonight. But yeah, that was Quantum Break. I'm a lot more into it than I thought it would be.
Yeah, looks good.
I'm pretty sure I got a checkpoint when that big long cutscene started. So yeah.
I'm kind of surprised, given all the invincibility and what a bullet sponge the protagonist is, that wasn't on easy. Easy must be very easy.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was every game I have. Starts with the letter Q. This is the one good one. Quake Champions.
Even that game was running better than Quake Champions.
Yeah, Quake Champions is going to go away now, sadly. I had some fun
I
with it.
still would love a modern Quake reboot that ran well and was good, and you could just hop in and play with your friends.
Yep.
It's like Overwatch is the closest thing right now.
So just like to review here, Quake Champions, that was surprisingly good. That Q.U.B.E.
Quantum
2,
Break, you mean?
That Q.U.B.E. 2 could have been good. Potentially. If it was a little bit faster paced and a little less like on rails with the here's the one place you can put this thing. It happens to be the one place you want to put it. What else was in here? That quest run thing was awful. That quest for Infamy thing, like, I get a real bad vibe off that.
It might have improved the farther you get into it, but it doesn't seem... I mean, it doesn't seem like it was poorly made, and it seems like if you just really wanted a King's Quest, then it would scratch that particular itch.
Yep. But yeah, Quantum Break, surprisingly good. I will have to play more of it at some point. Maybe on stream, maybe not. Hopefully soon, because eating a lot on the hard drive right now. But yeah.
Yeah, that one at least justifies its space as opposed to some of the others where we're constantly going, where do all those gigs go?
So let's see, we might be back doing this tomorrow with yours. And then, so on and so forth. But I think that's good for tonight. I'm just going to go eat and kind of relax, get some stuff done. If anybody has missed it, I have recently been working out how to chop up these little Let's Plays game by game and save them all as highlights on Twitch, so you can binge on any of those from K on. I will have to do something tricky to get the older ones on there, but